Guess who's back? Oh, did you miss me? Hey, Chanel. Thanks for coming in. I really jumped live seriously to try to adjust my sound. Chanel, how do I sound right now? Is it clear? I don't know what is going on when I hit this when I get on my laptop. My sound is always terrible. It's better when I'm. Is it clear? Okay. I don't know what is going on. Happy 420 for all those that partaketh. I don't know what is going on with my sound. Then it's clear when I'm live, but then hey Fates, when I or hold on, when I God darn it, what am I lost my thought? When I'm trying to hit a panel, it's all jacked up. I don't know what the issue is with that. Hey, the bushes. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all know I don't have a darn thing to talk about. Fates, if you want to come up and keep your mind occupied, as you said, you're welcome to hit the panel. I'm just really came to see was the sound gonna be clear on here. I don't know why it's doing that when I hit. Face, you silly. Who y'all gonna jump? Hey, did y'all see the replay of my music? The little when I went live that night and done the music. They legit sent me a warning for that, and they said I'm not. It's banned in certain countries and all of that. It was like a 40-minute live. It was my little wind down. I just went live and let the people wind down with me.
Hey, you knew I was coming, girl.
Hey,
You know I ain't seen a link I ain't like. But we got the echo this time now.
Lord.
Chanel, that's jump somebody.
I'm gonna mute myself, y'all, and go into my settings and then come back and see. I don't know
Okay.
what is going on, but talk to the
But
people for me.
I will. I'm trying to talk Chanel into jumping somebody with me. Chanel, you gonna jump somebody? Hey, Angie. Angie, will do it. Angie, you gonna jump somebody with me? We gonna beat somebody up in the chat. It ain't gotta be this chat. Just let me know where you wanna go. I don't care. Oh my god, I'm tired of drinking this water. Mm-mm. Chanel, don't laugh, girl. Let's bring this 420 to with a bang. We gonna have it with a bang.
Okay, is there still an echo?
Let me see. Nope.
Okay, I turned the echo cancellation off. So this is better?
Much better. Yes, you are perfectly clear.
About damn time, Lord.
I mean, perfectly clear. You sounded like Pizarro with them good earphones.
I went and got me a little snowball mic because it was cute. I was in the store to get something else, but I seen it and it was cute, so I got it. So it sounds okay. Perfect. Because y'all know I don't know what in the crap I'm doing.
Angie, I got you. We gonna fuck Lovely up. I laugh too when I get high. I'm just silly.
I'm gonna have
Period.
to get me something to drink, y'all, so I can try to get in the stratosphere with you, honey.
Chill, I'm trying to come down just a little bit so he get here. He come back. I can have that hemp tea. I'm gonna put a
Hmm.
little Jack Daniel peach in there. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And girl, you remember when I put the little post up for the baby shower with the Hennessy?
Girl, yes. And they
Why
had it
somebody,
said. They
why
said I was an
somebody come
alcoholic.
in my comments talking about all that liquor and you ain't got nothing to chase it with? Where the damn chaser? What we supposed to drink with it? Water? You think I got all that alcohol and no chasers? Girl,
Well, I
something
do my
I
liquor
got with the
straight up.
smoke.
Most times, I drink most liquor straight. I definitely drink my Hennessy Black straight. I drink my bourbon straight, and I drink tequila straight.
Well, see,
Every now and then. Go ahead.
I
I'm
drink
sorry.
my tequila straight. I'm not a big mixed drink person. I like to make them, but I don't care to drink them. I drink wine and I drink tequila. Those are my two. But Mister, he like all this Kool-Aid stuff. He got all kind
Well,
of
I
flavor.
got one for you to fix for him.
What's that?
It's called a dreamsicle. I made it myself.
Hmm.
You can use whatever liquor you want in it. But you know the Bacardi mixers, the pina coladas that look like the orange juice can?
Uh huh.
Okay, you get a pina colada one and you get a Minute Maid orange frozen orange juice like that. You know the frozen one?
Uh huh.
And then you take um, a half of the orange juice, a half of the pina colada, ice, and whatever liquor you want in it. It tastes like a dreamsicle.
Okay. Orange juice,
And
ice.
Bacardi pina colada.
Hold the mic right quick. Let me show you something.
And you ain't never lied to Bushy. She should leave that camera the fuck off. If y'all need to go over there and watch Ken's video from yesterday. It was kind of early, and oh my computer get ready to die. And she
Is that
no
not the
uh
Malibu? Okay.
what kind is that?
This is Caribbean rum mango.
Okay, you know that's good with if you dice some use the frozen peaches, the mango. You can use the pina colada mix in that too, and it'll be real good. That's good for that, and also the mango is good if you like got a cake you want to just soak it into.
Mm.
The pineapple good too for over pineapple upside down cake.
Okay. He got all different. He got a million of these, all different flavors. This he drink this with cranberry grape juice.
Oh, he
So
like sweet stuff.
yeah, Kool-Aid, like I said. But yeah, I got all that hint, all that dark. That's his. I don't drink dark liquor at all, unless it's tequila. I'll drink a dark tequila, but other than that, I don't like Hennessy. None of that.
Oh, let me tell you, I saw this commercial on Instagram. It's about the liquor store I was talking about. And they had 5 bottles of liquor for $99, and it was like the Hennessy. Let me see. It was a bunch of them. So anyway, I saw the commercial, and it was all the way in Texas. Why I text the the liquor store owner and said, you know what, you should do that. He said that's a good idea. I sent it to Demons. Oh, she said he ain't gonna do it. I said I bet you he will.
Mm-mm. Hey, Carrie.
That's my boyfriend in my mind. Hey, Carrie.
This Mr. about to be back on the market. Do you remember, Yaya, the video I made when he brought all them damn greens in here for me to clean?
Yeah.
Well, he done made friends with the guy that sell the greens out of his. You know how people sell stuff out the back of their truck on the side like that.
Yeah, those my favorite kind of greens. Those would be the freshest ones, watermelons. I get all my fruit like that. Anybody got a truck on the side of the road? Oh, I'm stopping.
And he have good stuff, but the thing is, Mister done made friends with the dude. That's who he go to for his watermelons. But the dude talk him into getting greens I got greens, okra, corn. It's too much because
Oh, Lord. I would love to be right there. I would be right there. Girl, please. Ain't nothing like frying some okra and some tomatoes, stewed tomatoes. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's just the canning process. I told him don't bring no more.
I ain't canning nothing. I'll cook the greens and put them in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else gotta be ate.
It's too much. It'll go bad. I have to.
But you know what? What's her name? Oh, God forgive me. D Dot.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of flash freezing of her okra and stuff and tomatoes.
Okay.
You might want to ask her about it because they got a big ass farm.
Okay. Sure will, because it's too much. All that corn, I'm just ugh.
Yeah, I'm with you, the bushes. I prefer dark, but I'm gonna drink anything. They ask me what kind of liquor you drink. Liquor. What kind? Wet.
Chanel, I would. Oh, here you go. I wish you could get some of these greens. I really do.
Wish I could too.
Because I love them. But listen, it's a drink called pink panties, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So you take the pink lemonade, you take Jolly Ranchers. I don't know if they have like the pink lemonade, but or we can use watermelon. It don't matter. So you take like five of those, you put them in the blender, and then you take the cherry three olives and you pour it in with the ice, and it's like a it look like a daiquiri, but you know it's like slushy.
Mm-hmm.
And you put the whipped cream on top, and you put a cherry. Oh my god, it is so
Yeah, you
good.
know, if I want that, I just give me some cotton candy.
But I'm saying he like the fruity drinks, but that's a fruity drink, and it's so good, and you be so
I
jealous.
don't think I want Mister having a pink panty um
Oh,
with cream on
okay.
top. I don't. Mm-mm. And he ain't
Okay,
even my
okay.
Mister.
Well,
Look, he
I
ain't
mean,
even my Mister, but I don't want her Mister doing it. I got her Mister
he-
in my mind is a manly man. I'm not doing.
no,
No.
but okay. Well, he can get the apple pie that has the moonshine in it. That's
Mm.
good
Ooh.
too. It tastes just like an apple pie. Listen, whole family was tore up from the floor up off of one cup. You hear me? I was drunk. My grandmama's funeral and my cousin, when he come, he'll have liquor in like a gas can, right? So if his wife don't drink it, you know not to touch it. If she drink it, you know it's good, and she ain't gonna be too toe up. So we'll be too toe up. But he made a gallon of apple pie. Listen, he had to bring three of them. We didn't get past the second one. That's how drunk everybody was off of one cup.
Mm-mm.
It is so
Mm-mm.
good. It is so good.
I'm trying
And
to find them moonshine pineapples.
oh, girl, my cousin had ordered it. She was like, "I'm so drunk. I bet you it's moonshine." Stoop,
Right.
stoop, girl.
And it's a difference. People don't realize it. It's a difference between moonshine and corn whiskey. I got family. Y'all know I'm in Mississippi. I got family that, do
Yeah, I
the
got
drink.
family in Mississippi too, in Jackson. Or is
Okay.
it? It's either Jackson or Columbus. One of them.
That ain't too far from me. But
I love it.
they gave me some moonshine and it had no taste. It tastes like a really strong berry flavor. And I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting there drinking
Nope.
and drinking and then when I stood up, that's when I knew that I had made some bad decisions.
I know Mister was like, "Yes, girl, just one more step. Go, girl." I know you was up there twerking like this. My song, what, baby? He probably was like, "I love you, girl. You know what you did to me last night? Can you do it again?" Have a good night.
Hey, Angie.
Have you ever been so drunk the room was spinning before you lay down?
Yep.
Girl,
Yeah, that's
yes.
a fucked up one right there. When the room spinning and you just sitting there, you ain't laid down yet. Are you in trouble?
Mm-mm.
Like
And
I
it's
know
worse when you close your
spinning.
eyes.
Yeah, that's the worst because this just keeps spinning. You like, look, God, please take it away. I promise I won't drink like this again. I promise I won't. And then the next night you still drinking like,
Right.
yeah, I've been high like that. I listen. My best friend, she like, girl, I was at work. It was New Year. She like, I'm like 4 shots in. I done smoked a blunt. I'm like, what? So she kept calling every time. I literally, when I got off work, I had to take 9 shots. I took them back to back. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It was tequila. Boop,
Excuse
smoked the
me.
blunt. So then we started doing shots. So then our friend, our crew came over. They started smoking blunts. I'm like, listen, uh, I don't feel my heartbeat. Like I'm high and I'm drunk at the same time. Man, they left. It took me like an hour just to get up the stairs. I'm like, I just need to lay down. Bitch, call the ambulance because I don't know. Bitch, is my heart breathing?
They on it right now, right now.
Oh
That's
Lord.
how I feel. You said, bitch, your heart don't breathe. I said, well, I feel like my heart should be breathing. I'm gone. I don't know. I'm high. I'm
See,
high. I'm
Well,
good.
have you ever
that's
been
how
so
that
high
good
you hear your
ganja do me.
heartbeat? What you say, Nubi?
That's how that good ganja do me. It ain't. I don't be right. My cousin, the one I told was telling y'all about, they let me smoke with her that day. You fire up a blunt, and try to hand it to me in front of her, she'd knock it out your hand because I acted a complete and total fool, crying and laughing, and then like, don't the word "hall" sound funny? Am I just thinking that because I'm high? How long I'm gonna be like? It ain't for me, y'all.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, if it's a good strand, I listen. I was like, I'm high. I don't know. I don't know. Like what? I feel a little paranoid. Like, am I about to pee on myself?
Oh,
I keep going to the
I ain't never
bathroom
been
like
that.
10,000 times. I'm like, wait, bitch, you just went to the bathroom. Wait, am I hungry? No, bitch, you just ate. Okay. Um, maybe we should go somewhere. They're like, man, don't smoke no more. I'm like, you are absolutely correct. And then I get to laughing and I can't stop laughing. And it's like,
Right,
I don't know. Like, it could be a roach crawling against somebody's wall. I'm laughing like
right.
you got a roach.
I do
Look
the
at the
same
roach.
thing, and then I cry because like I'm acting silly. I go from laughing to crying, and girl, it's but
Let me go on mute. Sorry.
the
But I
food
had
is so good.
so it was my birthday one year, right? So my mother, she was like, "Oh, I got you a hotel room at the embassy." I'm like, "Ooh, for real?" So my goofy ass, so my boy like, "Hey, Chanel, you got an X pill." I'm like, "An X pill, nigga? I ain't never did." And he like, "Just take a half of it." My dumb ass take a half of it. But we go downtown. So I'm like, I think I'm high. I think it affected me. I don't know. I could not stop dancing. Like I'm on a table, the chair. We done left from downtown. We done went to our neighborhood bar. I'm just dancing. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. Then I smoked some weed. Why I smoke weed? I was like, I think I'm really high. So it's
Mm,
like I'm walking around slapping dudes on the butt like y'all slap our butts. I'ma slap your butt. Hey, boo.
wow.
They like, man, Chanel, you is like extremely. I'm like, it don't matter because it's my birthday, so I'm getting money. But I'm like, I'm really high. I need to go lay down. So we went, and I thought I literally walked up some stairs. So my best friend was like, "Bitch, you was on an elevator. Bitch, you didn't walk upstairs."
Oh my
I'm like,
god.
"Girl, I don't know shit. All I know is I was having a good time, and I'm drunk, high. I'm looking at the
Your
clock. It
sound went
said
down.
4:35,
Mm-hmm.
4:36. I said, "Bitch, I ain't go 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Bitch, I'm high. When they serving breakfast? Cause I'm hungry. Shit. The fuck." But I
Chanel,
think
your
I got
sound went
used
down
to those
low.
days.
Can you hear me?
I can't
Chanel.
Chanel,
hear you. My daughter just called. Let me drop down and come back.
we can hear
Okay.
you now.
Yeah.
She dropped
Mm-mm.
anyway. I'm trying to see how much. I just found the moonshine, the pineapple one.
Okay.
But try that drink and let me know how you like it.
I definitely will because this
If
sounds like something he'll drink.
yeah, and it take a. You can get it somebody really fucked up with that drink though because it's so many flavors that the pina colada and the orange that you
Mm.
really don't know how much liquor you putting in there.
Okay.
So
That's what I have to. I have to get him drunk when I'm drunk so he can hang with me. Not to TMI you, but that's another reason I don't drink unless I'm at home because I turn into an animal, and I know that about myself. And I'm already flirty by nature, so I
mm,
just don't put myself in dumbass predicaments. I stay
right.
where you know.
See, I'm just goofy. I'm just goofy when I'm high, goofy when I'm drunk. I'm just goofy. I just love to laugh. I hate a crying drunk and I hate a mean drunk.
You know what? I don't get it. Like, why would you go buy a bottle and consume something that's gonna make you angry? I don't get it.
Well, I didn't know it was Jim would make me mean until like the third time they took me down to the police station. I was like,
Mm.
oh, that's the Jim. Hey, yeah, man.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for coming, babe. Vibrant. Me and Vibrant been trying to get on one accord for the longest. Either Vibrant sleep or I ain't live. See how that works?
Right.
But yeah, let me ask you something.
Huh? I'm kind of
I don't
scared
know.
now.
I don't even know if it's a question, but like I've been in these YouTube streets looking at people paying to stay on people's lives and people, on their panels and whatnot, and then people straight up telling them, "Hey, Shani, I don't like you," and then they keep coming. Like, why would you do that?
I don't know. I don't go where I ain't want it.
Right?
I just don't. I just leave you alone. I walk away. Man, if it make me, if it's somebody I like and then they put me out, then I'll probably make a troll name of them for about a week or so, and then I'll go back. But that's about all I'm gonna do. I ain't coming back. Hey, Yusuf. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Lisa. And I have two types of when I know, because I'm at this age in my life, I can tell without words even being spoken when somebody just don't like me or don't want to like me. And I handle them in two ways. If fuck you bitch and goodbye, or I mess with them. I get up in there because because I know I'm irritating the hell out of them.
That's what I was telling Saeed last night. I said, Saeed, I know people that don't like me, and I speak to them on purpose just to make them speak back to me, because I done seen you other places talking shit, but you won't say nothing to me. So it's just the petty in me.
Right. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. If you're gonna get petty me, or
fuck you me.
that part. That part, but I don't get that. Is so cringe to me for people. Get out, I've seen somebody get kicked, dropped, and then I guess they stayed in the back, and the person telling them, get out of my back, backstage. What you want? And they just,
and they still sitting there. Just as happy to be an
ego couldn't even take it. I don't like rejection. And I'm not setting I don't know. That's cringy to me. That is absolutely cringe.
I don't know. That's why I don't understand your girl Lovely. I really don't. It amazes me that somebody could be so, I don't even want to say it's delusional, that she really feels that she is helping situations, and what she's saying is like the truth. Then don't get me wrong, I believe you can learn something from anybody on any given day.
Right.
But I find it's real hard trying to learn something from her. Real hard. I be looking for stuff to learn.
On site, hey, my beautiful.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I have been keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. You and Miss Karma.
I even added you to the kingdom. Lord, I say I should not be out. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's an online. My girlfriend's church online.
Okay. That's what's up. That's I have to watch my alcohol consumption when I'm live or on somebody's panel, because I get to talking too much too.
Well, I'm up. Well, no, because I might get down and then you start to talk and I can't save you. Then I can't be running back up here.
See. The bushes, you might as well come on up and get your hours in.
She needs some hours. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why Lovely Love irritated me so bad today. Usually it doesn't. I can cuss her out and go and be all right. I was irritated today.
Yeah, she a lot. She a lot. She got mad at me it was like literally one of my very first lives, and I didn't see she was in my back and I didn't see it. And I'm
Oh,
just talking, and I guess she got down. I never even knew she was there. And she got down and called somebody and was letting me have it.
uh-uh.
It was Demetra. Demetra, I had to tell her, Newbie she probably didn't see you, but baby, she let me have it, okay?
She'll be all right.
Yeah, I figured she would. Hell, I'm trying to, I'm still learning how to navigate things because I done let y'all up, ain't put up Nan banner. See?
I won.
And let me see. I don't even know if this big enough. Let me put it up and see.
Oh, yeah, it's big enough.
There you go. See? I'm learning.
You got it, Newbie.
I'm trying, y'all. Y'all really am. I really am. Ooh.
All right, on site. Drop the link for the bushes.
Okay, that.
Yeah, man. Y'all tickles me.
How do you pin it, y'all?
I think you gotta pin it from your phone.
Okay. Where is my? Oh, here it is. Lord. Okay, y'all bear with me. I'm trying, child.
Let me see.
Yeah, I just learned how to the bushes. The bushes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, got you. Welcome, child.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Hey,
coming.
Hi, my baby. Ooh, y'all, I am hot as hell.
It's still on, yeah.
What? It's gone.
Okay.
Hey, Bird.
Hey, Bird.
I went to the dispensary this morning and I don't even smoke like that.
What you go for?
Because I'm going to end up giving it to one of my brothers. They are connoisseurs.
You a good sister, Charlie Brown.
Hey, I try.
You tell them they don't appreciate you.
They don't. Look, and they don't.
Cannabis.
It ain't.
What do you think?
Not a
Do y'all hear that go-go in the background?
Huh?
Do y'all hear that go-go in the background?
What blowing?
You don't hear it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Because I ain't want to have to close my window. They're
Uh-uh.
playing that DC music. It's old school.
What is it called? Go-go?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Go
watched the
music.
Netflix special about that.
Huh?
I watched a Netflix special about go-go music.
Yeah. But they got Nana ain't go-go. It's called Bounce Beat. I don't like that stuff. But I like the old school go-go. That's what he's so high we couldn't do no real dancing. So all we could do was bounce left and right.
What is the music that the tweakers listen to?
EDM, electro. I think. Well, out here they call it techno and electronic music.
Okay, techno. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a little glow stick, pop them a Molly or something. They be rubbing the furry white walls.
Yeah, they can have it.
Right. I'm not doing no pills.
I take enough from the doctor. I know damn well I don't want nobody else's pill. And they putting fentanyl to everything now.
In everything. And
I don't understand.
like, why? I don't understand why they putting it in there. Like, what is the point?
That's a high you have a tendency not to come back from.
Right.
So, fuck. I don't understand that one.
They're
And I
also,
mean,
from what I heard, using ketamine now to put people to sleep. That is a horse tranquilizer.
Oh, and that's not new. I heard about ketamine years ago. But yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
But my whole thing is from a seller standpoint, why would you be selling your customer something that's gonna kill them? Like that don't make sense to me.
Right.
But like when we had it was a bad batch of dope in the DC area. I mean, people was dying like fly. That's why they started just giving out Narcans to anybody. You can just get Narcan for no problems, just so you can have it. It's so bad. But these people was actually looking for that dope that everybody was dying off of.
You know
ain't
what?
No way.
I've seen situations like that where from heroin somebody would and then the other users was looking, they wanted that strand. Like
exactly.
That, there must have been some good stuff. That is insane.
I'm not trying my foot with
I don't need to be that high. I don't need to be that high. I'm okay. No, thank you.
Heroin is a drug I don't think I would ever be interested in it anyway, because I don't want nothing that's gonna make me sleepy. Well, even the look that I'm sleeping, just the fact that they can go so close to the ground and then they kiss the ground and don't fall.
Right.
I'm gonna have finish off the sentence that had started 20 minutes ago.
Yep. That lean is something different.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm not using no needles, and I'm not gonna play with my nose. I'm not doing none of that. Like,
I'm not smoking it either. I'm not fooling with that shit. That's crazy. I tried crack first.
Oh wow.
Swear to God. If I get skinny, if I disappear on y'all and come back skinny, y'all just go and put me in the rehab.
You come on here and say you ain't cooked for days, and then we gonna call the people on you.
Okay. If I say I ain't cooked in 2 days, y'all can go ahead and call them.
I'm gonna call them.
And you know what? People will take that statement and run with it. So let me put my statement to get on my family nerve when I say it right next to yours. I would rather, hear me good, I would rather deal with a crackhead than an alcoholic. And I kid you not.
Any day. Any day.
Crackhead gonna get some work done. The alcoholic gonna be stuck.
Okay.
Crackhead will have your house spotless.
In 5 minutes.
Okay. Man, I love me a good old working crackhead.
Okay. But that alcohol demon, that's a mess. And especially the mean drunks.
Crime drunks pretty bad too, because they make you turn into a mean drunk because you want to shut them the hell up.
Yeah.
Why you ain't kiss me when I was 6?
Lord.
That's my brother. Both of my brothers, God rest my oldest brothers, they are crying drunks. And me and my sister, we would sit up there and we giggle. And we would be laughing at them crying. Man, they would be so mad at us. We all don't understand. And we would just bust out laughing again.
That's my little cousin, and I ain't telling her business because she came on live with me one night and talked to the people about it. She do coke, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's the stages for me. And people think that I'm so mean to her when I ignore these stages because first, she the tough girl. She gonna fight everybody. She a warrior, and all of this stuff. That's stage 1. And then stage 2, everything is mad. She literally mad at everything. Like she was in an empty room, walked out of the room into an empty room, came back like that just pissed me off. Wasn't nobody in there with her. So then she mad at everything. Stage 3, here come the tears.
Mm-mm.
It never fails. I can set my watch by her. I know exactly what stage she in. And usually if she's not around me, when she called me early in the morning, she's coming down. Now she want to talk my ear off while she comes down.
So wait, she going through all them stages and phases on one trip?
Yes.
Oh wow, I cannot.
The one that kills me is the one when they hit your floor. Like something gonna pop up. Nigga, you ain't bring no coke in my house. Ain't no coke in there.
Mm.
Hitting my damn car, be gone. My brother used to kill me. But he's sober now. He been sober now for 10 years.
Wonderful.
But them about 30 before then, Jesus. We go
30,
ahead.
that's a long time. And from what I'm told, you after a point you don't even get high no more.
No, because you always chasing that same high you got from the beginning.
Mm. See,
Once
my
they take that one
alcohol
hit,
used to
they
be
might as well
like that.
just wait till the next day.
Sure. My tequila don't do me like that. It get me where I need to go every time I drink some, okay?
Oh no, but my liquor store man said it was 2 new tequilas that came out. I mean, I'm trying to go to his. He was doing a sale on them, and I wanted to ask you about it. Y'all can go ahead and keep talking because you know I'm high, so I'm moving extra slow.
Okay. I wonder which kind is it. I'll tell you this, that Michael Jordan, I don't support him anyway. We ended up getting a bottle of that because the bottle was pretty. And then
Mm-hmm.
realized that it was Michael Jordan, $80 bottle of tequila, and it's strong, like rubbing alcohol. And
Ooh.
I know I had 3 good shots and didn't feel anything. It's trash.
Oh,
So
And
if you
everybody
don't,
he's partnered with on that tequila are clear people. I mean, get the money, but I'm like, goodness, now.
mm,
what is
no.
this?
Oprah's tequila is good.
Oprah got a tequila?
Hmm.
I didn't
Oh,
know that.
and if anybody, Patron got a new bottle too,
Y'all hold the
I
and
mic
don't
right quick.
drink Patron.
this one is it's like clear. Um, it must be really expensive because he's drinking it up on the thing, and you don't see the price tag because usually he
I've
has a.
seen. Go ahead, yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say I've seen that new clear bottle in Total Wines here, and it is a little bit more expensive. But I'm not a real big Patron drinker. However, when I graduated from college the first time, my stepdad got me it's like a coffee Patron. It was so good.
I know which one you're talking about. It's real dark, like
Yes,
it's like a dark brown, almost like coffee. It's a little lighter than
right.
coffee.
Almost like a coffee liqueur, but it wasn't a liqueur. It was so good.
I think he got that at this store. He always have everything at the store. He had Diddy and all of them down here, and he'd go to I know he went to what's the whiskey? I think it's Jack Daniel. Is it Jack Daniels or Knobs Creek that made a whiskey just for him that he sells in the store? He goes to he been to Patron. He been everywhere. He just take our little happy asses with him. He put everything on it. It's called Milagro.
What's the spelling on it?
Milargo.
It might be some of that back there. I'm gonna go look in a minute. Let me show
It's
you.
quite a few new ones, and it's one called wait a minute, I gotta wait for him to go back. It's an agave. It's a agave. What's that?
This is Oprah's brand. I don't know if you can see it.
You need to
My
be
light.
bigger because we really can't see you.
Is Kevin Hart's liquor tequila?
It
Oh,
make you
that's a
turn
nice
into a
bottle.
dwarf.
There it go. Can y'all see it a little better now?
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah.
bottle though.
Yep, that's Oprah's brand, and then The Rock. I don't know if y'all knew about his. That's
I've
The
heard
Rock.
about that one. I've had that one. It's pretty good.
This one is pretty good. Now my favorite is Corzo. Corzo and now how do I get y'all back up here? Damn it.
But, I don't know.
Okay, it's another one called Trace Agave, and I think this one say Epsom on the bottle, but I don't know what kind of tequila it is. Yeah, he's selling gin for $12.99. Them niggas gonna lose their mind.
Mm, child, I'm trying to get the thing back right.
There you go.
Okay. See, I feel so grown. Look at me.
You
Look at me.
grown, girl.
Look at Newbie figuring it out.
Right. But yeah, as much Hennessy as I showed y'all that night, I got twice that
Yes,
tequila, honey.
that was beautiful.
I
I
stay
leave
so.
for Miami on Tuesday, and there's this black-owned vodka company called Boss that's supposed to taste like strawberry and not give you a hangover. I don't really get hangovers no more anyway, but I can't wait to try it.
Well,
What's
let
your
me know.
I'll let you know.
name? Please do. Because vodka is my secondary if I can't get to the tequila. Vodka.
Yeah.
And none of these the tequilas I've showed y'all, they don't give me a hangover. And it's
I
something.
remember back in the lean days, I would drink that Sky because it didn't give me a hangover, and I was
Mm,
in school, and we would get twisted, and then be able to get up to be there by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
now I'm gonna tell you, I like the bottles of 1800. I like the way the bottles look. I will buy liquor just because of the shape of the bottle or whatever. But
I got
Same.
I
burnt
don't
with
like 1800, and it does not. I could drink a whole bottle of that and won't feel nothing. I don't know what that's about, but that is not my drink.
it definitely isn't. Question: have you tried the Dr. Stoners?
Uh-uh. Let me grab my
I've
notepad.
never even heard of that.
It's Doctor. I think it's Doctor Stoner. Let me make sure. I wonder if he got that on sale today. Yeah. Okay. He makes a vodka. I know I had the vodka, the gin, or was it tequila? And I know he got a whiskey.
I ain't tried that.
You need to try it.
Out here, there's been, and it may be over there too, but there's this new vodka brand called Blue Collar, and we was out at the bar one time and they was giving out shots. It's real smooth and it's not very expensive.
Blue collar.
Yeah, Blue Collar.
Blue collar. Okay.
Did you look up the Doctor Stoners?
I'm driving,
Oh, okay.
but I will though.
Is stoner like
STONER apostrophe S.
okay?
Oh, Stoners. Okay.
Oh, I like the bottle.
Aren't they pretty?
Mm-hmm. Okay. He got whiskey, rum, vodka, herb vodka. I heard
Yeah.
that. I like these and they not that. They only like $30.
hmm
Yeah, I'm gonna have to show this to Mister.
All the bottles are so pretty though,
They
because all of
are.
the different color. hmm And they're actually very good.
Just by the names, they sound good. Fresh herb and
Then when
somewhere.
they say herb, they mean herb.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Got you.
Oh, so is that why they Dr. Stoners? Because it's like got
Yeah.
herbs in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ah, okay. Now the abacus is clicking into place.
got it.
Ooh. I'll
I
have
done
to
got
share
to
this.
my destination. I'm gonna hop down in the chat. Newbie, thanks for having me. Yeah,
You're
yeah. You
welcome.
gotta make sure you put down my hours.
I got you. You got a lot of hours to make up though. You did had the whole January through April.
See,
Look, it was busy season. Okay, these numbers ain't gonna
Huh?
count
That's
themselves.
why we ain't ball for you.
All right, y'all. Thank you.
All right,
all
see
right,
you
babe.
later.
Bye.
I'm looking in the chat, Vibrant. I don't even look at my subscriber count. Am I almost to 1K?
I don't even know. You know what? I only get excited when y'all get close to the number y'all want to hit.
All I wanted was a community wall. So, I mean, of course, I appreciate all the subs over that and keep on subscribing, liking, and sharing and all of the things. But I just wanted me a community wall so I could talk crap. Because I don't know. I've thought about, pushing forward and getting monetized and all of that. But I know me and okay, 773. I don't think that I would be consistent enough because it's been a lot of times I will set up a live and then don't show up. So I stopped scheduling them. When I can, I just go live like that and I don't schedule them because I never know what's going to happen or what I'm going to be feeling like. And it's like, because I dang near jumped on last night because somebody was getting on my nerve. But like, have you ever been in the middle of a text message where you heated and you send in this sharp text and then you get halfway through it like, fuck this hoe, and you don't even send it? That's how I be feeling sometimes when I want to, when I get the urge to come live, it don't last long. So I don't know if I would be, it is rare to see me live. I don't know if I would be consistent. And then there is somebody that has wiggled their way under my skin. I'm almost mad at myself for allowing it to happen. And it's some stuff that I want to say and clear up. But on the other hand, I just don't even want that person to think they matter enough for me to say anything to them or about them.
I don't blame you. Hey, Fifi, I'm sorry.
Oh, Fifi in here. I don't see her. Hey, Fifi.
I just happened to go through the messages when I went to see what your count was.
Oh, okay. Vibrant, you don't drink. Oh, you so good person.
She is. Vibrant don't drink, smoke. Vibrant, do you cuss? Please tell me you throw a damn it out there at least.
You know what, Yaya?
Hmm?
I found that I have been cussing a lot more since I've been watching YouTube. I don't know
I
why,
can't cuss. I don't cuss anymore, and I damn sure don't cuss any less.
but I heard that. Oh, Vibrant, you like my chew on this? The gag about that is that's my nickname. My nickname is Chew. It started off as Chew Chew, and then it's every derivative, Chew some, Chewky, Chewy. But yeah, Chew is my nickname, so that's where the chew on this came from.
Where you sit you at?
When I always hashtag Chew on this on my community wall.
Never paid it any attention.
See,
I don't read community walls that often unless somebody tell me something about me. And that I know that sounded vain, but really I don't, because I'd rather be surprised with everybody else. I don't want to see what's getting ready to happen.
right, but my community wall stay pretty active. I go on there and say a little something just about every day.
Now you're going to make me start reading them again.
See, you should. People seem to enjoy them. And I know they miss me when I be gone off my community wall. See, you been missing out, y'all.
Okay, wait a minute, 12 hours ago.
Dang, now I've got to go look and see what was the last thing I posted.
Lymphedema.
Oh, girl. Because somebody was on a panel saying that they had it, but they couldn't get treated for it because insurance won't cover it because it's cosmetic. And I knew off the dome, no, it's not. That is not a cosmetic.
That is not a cosmetic problem.
No, and misinformation can be dangerous. So I just went on and screenshotted that and put it up there. Like, get the
Vibrant, you are so sweet. You are so sweet. But Vibrant, I cannot trust you Cause I need somebody to say a shit or a damn every now and again. Hey, Bill, my love.
I love when BL get to be Ellen, baby.
Baby. That's how she became my baby.
Love me some B. But see, a lot of times, I know a lot of people don't go to my community wall, and then some of the stuff that's on there, I be talking about stuff that's going on in the moment, and people miss it.
And that's why, but back to this lymphedema.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was a lie when I looked at it because you don't get it in both feet, both hands. I mean, you can, but it's very rare. You must see people with one leg or one arm or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you that ain't look like that for that. It looked like a fat ass bitch, which I said it was. I knew she was
Baby,
lying.
that was a lot.
Mm.
Because
That is a lot.
I was supposed to be watching on my way to sleep, and I just couldn't. You know what is
Make
it
you want
about
to cuss. Make you want to cuss. I
right?
think
And
it's the arrogance.
for us to love to watch a train wreck, it's like you're repulsed, but you can't look away.
I'm nosy. Well, I mean, I'm concerned.
Me too. Me too. I'm so concerned.
I used to be inquisitive, now I'm just concerned.
Inquisitive would be my word too, but yes, I'm concerned as an elder. You know,
Right, right. I swear, but our elders acting up as bad as the youngins.
man, listen. I don't know. Like Lady Nika was saying earlier, and it's very true that they get mad at these youngsters because of their youth, and I'm like, let them have it. I did all that. Like I
I
got
did all of that and then some. I probably did part of somebody else's. That's probably why they act the way they do on here.
right. You can tell how people act, and I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying you can tell the hit dogs when you
Hmm.
say certain things. The night I talked about feminine hygiene proves that point. Because they was pissed at me. You can tell
Oh
the people
well.
who were never the cool kid at the table in the cafeteria.
Yep.
You can tell, but and I don't. That's my thing. Do they realize that we can see through them? But I always say the same thing. If this all they got, let them have it, child. Let
I
them
meet
have
people where they are.
it. Yep. Or who they want to be, who they pretending to be. And I'm guilty of it a little because I was astounded when I got the title, The Nice Lady. Newbie so nice. People in my real life don't think that.
Well, you gotta be nice somewhere. I'm nicer on here than I am in person.
But I had to, yeah. I'm the baby of 6 children.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a 4-year gap. It's like 4 kids, a 4-year gap. And then me and my brother that's right next to me. So,
See, it's in my family. It's 3 kids. It's a 6-year gap, and then it's the last 3. My oldest brother, my sister, and me. And I think it's a 4-year gap between them, and a 4-year gap between me and my sister.
okay. So you know about the big kid, little kid dynamic in families.
Yes.
Okay. And see, coming from up under that, and then the boys were right over me. My sisters were way older than me. So
Mm-hmm.
I came up under the boys, and then being the mother of 11 children, I have to learn how to keep the hammer down. It's
Right.
just what it is. So YouTube is my happy place. I come here to relax after
It is.
barking orders and having to be the boss all damn day. I'm ignoring comments. Let me read the comments.
Vibrant. Vibrant is so damn sweet. It's sickening. Girl, I'm gonna get diabetes hanging around you.
I love
Yeah,
you.
this not nice on here, be a girl. My mouth is something terrible. I'm telling you. Everybody would tell you, and I've been that way since a child. I've always spoke my mind. Took a lot of ass whoopings in the streets to both. So
And
I got
Barbara said there's a lot of mean girls on here. Those are miserable girls because you
They
don't
were
see,
mean girls in school though. These
you don't
bras just trying to relive their high school days.
but that's the thing. You don't see happy people trying to make other people miserable. You just don't. You just don't. And that's all I see with the mean girl and the, I got this and okay,
Money never yells. Money has always whispered.
power is
So
the same way.
exactly. Mm-mm.
So you can it's to the point, and not just on YouTube, but sometimes in life, but definitely on social media. I suppress a lot because I don't want to come off as bragging, because that's what it looks like now. I don't know if I'm expressing that
But
right.
my whole thing is we can see what you are, who you are, just by your general conversation. Anybody that has to come on here to brag about their money all the time
Hmm.
doesn't have any money. Anybody that talks about sex all the time isn't getting any.
Right.
It's just it's crazy to me. These I don't know.
And see, the two things that I talk about a lot, because again, yeah, I'm retired. My life is pretty quiet now, And like I said, when I was young, I lived. So I don't have nothing, I ain't looking for nothing back there.
Right.
So life is my universe is my kids, my grandkids, and Mister. And that's all that I have to talk about. And this is what I'm saying. I have had people like with my relationship. She ain't happy. She try to make like everything so good. That bull crap. But I feel blessed, one, to have a good man, because I know that it's doggish, dirty men and whatever. And trust me, me and Mister have our days, honey. I want to go knock his head off with a shovel right now because he's walking around with his butt on his neck. But that and my children, they do normal kid getting on my nerve, make me want to knock their heads off too. But I ain't never had to drag one out of a jailhouse, a dope house, none of the things.
Right.
But when you try to celebrate your blessedness, you get accused of bragging or lying.
But it's not everybody. But you know that, like you said, there's a lot of mean girls on here. There's a lot of, and I hate to say, I'm not gonna say jealousy. It's a lot of envy on here. People are very envious of what other people have, and I have just never been one to try to keep up with the Joneses.
Right. Or I don't like the house tours and things that we see. Now
Hmm.
I showed the inside of my house because honestly, at first I didn't know how. When I first started hitting panels, I didn't know how to not be on camera. I didn't even know that I could be like I am right now. So that was one thing. But some of the house tours and the things that we get, listen, I don't set my house up to impress nobody but me. I got
Right.
to come in here according to what I like. So it just is weird to me when you see grown ass people bragging about what they have, like to for a grown man to say, I got a house and a mortgage and I got a car. To me, that sounds like a grown man saying that I'm potty trained and I don't drink out of a bottle. You're supposed to have that, you know? And I
That's
know
like
some
a
people.
mother saying, I make sure my kids eat food every day.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I made sure my. I know I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna leave her alone. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
I didn't even hear the name you just said, and I don't want to know.
You know who it is.
Mm,
Talking about she made a way. I made a way that I made sure they ate every day. Well, what the fuck you thought you were supposed to do?
that's
Children
right.
just don't just live off of air. They need food.
See,
They just brag about the stupidest shit to me.
right. And you can, and back to the money, the ones that brag, they either don't actually have it or they're not used to it.
They're not used to it. It's like new money. I don't like new
Mhm.
money. That's like new people that just found religion. You've been going
Mhm.
to church all your life, and they just found it in their 40s and 50s, and they want to tell you everything you're doing in your life is wrong.
Right.
Yeah, and I can't do those type of people.
Yep. I got a couple like that around me now. They the first Christians that ever hit the pavement, honey.
When my brother went in rehab, oh my God, he got on my nerves so bad. But he came. He would only come at like holidays and stuff, but because he stayed in Hagerstown, and then he would when he come around, it's a holiday. So yeah, we're drinking. Every time I see you, you got a drink in your hand. I don't remember the last time I came. Nigga, you only come on holiday. Shut up.
Right.
He
And
was out. He gonna pray for me. I was like, keep your prayers, because I don't think they going no further to than the ceiling.
see, you get all kind. What about them addicts that think everybody got to be high with them?
Exactly. Y'all, I used to drink. I don't drink no more. I don't know how y'all do that. I thank the Lord. I done made it through.
Oh
Girl,
my
shut
goodness.
up. You got 2 weeks sober. Shut up.
That part. Like, get some miles behind you and then let's talk. Hey, Shanice.
Okay?
Shanice, that's my hostage.
You need to keep a better hold on your hostage. Don't let her get out so often.
Bless her heart. Shanice
Bless
stayed in
something.
trouble.
Bless something on her. She cussed me out yet? No.
Not
Who
yet.
brag about their hairline? Well, Jesus. And that's genetics. They really going hard.
Damn. Honey, but yep, you get all kind. And in my real life, yeah, I got accused of being on drugs.
What is that you're holding up? Is that the number one finger, Shawnice?
Oh wow.
Oh, she's so disrespectful.
Yeah, ask your question, Bamba. How did this whole Demetria Bree bestie thing start? Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
She just one day she just said she woke up and she said she was taking Brianna away from Pizza.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's true, Demetria. Let her girl.
Shady boots, honey.
Okay.
Shady boots.
But I'm not sure what happened prior to that, but that's as far as I know.
They'll be all right.
Girl.
Her and Pizarro go through their phases. They will be all right.
And we done seen it how many times?
Too many to count.
Exactly.
Too many to count, honey.
That's most of them. That's why when like when me and Brooke was beefing, her mom was so mad at me.
Mm-mm.
Girl, she was cussing me out. I cuss her out. She jump on somebody's panel that said, well, she didn't jump on it, but she wrote it in the chat. Where I'm a mod that I blocked everybody in Brooke's chat. I said, yeah, I did it. What you think they gonna do? Snatch my wrench?
Hey, LaShonda. Oh, you modded for her?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of mod sticks, don't you?
Yeah, some of them I don't even know if I still got them.
And that's something I tell you I'm learning. Because some people expect you to be team them everywhere you go. Because you hold a stick and they no. Like no. Just I don't even know how to
I
express
think
it.
just about everybody though, as far as that, because like if I'm in a chat and they say something that ain't true, and I be like, nah, you lie. Even if I don't like the person, I'm not gonna let you lie on somebody just to be lying, just to have commentary.
Right. People do it because
It's a lot of them that do it.
do they? I don't get that. It's all on video. Like we can go back and see what's what. Why? I don't know, child. I don't know because I
I
got
guess
sent on
people
it.
see things the way they want to. I guess we all do, but hey, Vixen.
Oh, Shanice, I hope you
Oh,
feel
Shanice,
better.
feel better. I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop bothering you today. I'll catch you when you feel better.
Yeah, but see, you are the epitome to me of being neutral And some people also feel like being neutral is a sin. Now, I'll be uncomfortable when my faves fall out with each other, but I don't pick sides.
I don't pick sides, and what I do is that when I'll come in, I'll hit your like, I'll speak, stay my
Hmm.
15 minutes. You going in on my person, I'm out.
Right. Right. And just stay quiet. That's something else I had to learn because I usually will come right in and speak and do all, I kind of wait, see, and depending on what the title is, you
Mm-hmm.
know, I just hold off on my speaking and dropping down in chats and all of that. But you don't have to pick sides. But some people will, I don't want to say force you to pick a side,
I'm
but
not picking no side. I'm a grown ass woman. If somebody ain't did nothing to me, I can actually even if they did something wrong to somebody else, I know how to I'll still be cordial to you and everything. I'm not
right,
gonna sit there and get mad at you because you had a fallout with one of my friends. Come on now.
right. Hey, teams. But there were two people that I supported
Hey AJ.
fell
Mm-hmm.
out,
Wait a minute, let me
and
go on mute. They running today.
I was I'm so immune to noise. I can talk right through it, right over it. But two people that I supported fell out. I did not choose sides. I kept supporting both, but one of them, when I would go, I noticed they wouldn't speak to me anymore. And I know you can't see every comment, but I saw the pattern of them. And then when other people would speak, like on their panel, somebody might say, "Hey, newbie," and it was like, they just started acting real funny. So I stopped going over there. So that's what I mean by kind of forcing you to pick a side. Not forcing you to, for lack of a better term. That kind of forced me to just say. But in their mind, they would say that I picked a side on my own. No, I didn't. I didn't
You
feel
started
welcome.
acting funny. And that's the whole thing. When people act funny, when you acting funny to somebody, you think if they've been supporting you all this time, you don't think they know that they're not gonna feel it? That's crazy to me.
Right. So I stopped going. What the hell am I going to go be somewhere and be treated badly for? When I had absolutely nothing to do with what they had going on. But
Not a
hell,
thing.
I'm sick of that getting thrust in the middle of other people's crap.
And I hate for when people they'll see you in a chat and then they'll come back and you done said all of this and that and you ain't said shit, but you was sitting in there, you ain't made a laughing emoji, all you did was speak. But just because you've been there, you were co-signing it. I don't like when people
Exactly. That's how I got to and I know a lot of people don't like him for whatever reason. The thing with ZX, I told y'all about that on Lady Nika. Somebody came in I just went in and spoke, and then Demetra was over there. She shared it. That's why I was there in the first place. And then I spoke to the room, but I was basically talking back and forth with Demetra in the chat. And somebody came on my community wall, baby, and tore me up. Like, I hope you have another seizure on live, and I'm a laugh. And really? I don't get that. You can't tell grown people where to go. And why are you judging me by who I choose to support? It just, none of that crap makes sense to me. You still there? Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't get my mute to come off. I'm just a talking. Chill. Ooh, I'm fun to myself. People just, I don't know. I think a lot of these people here expect more from virtual online people than they expect from their own families.
They make you wonder what they like in real life. Some of these people, I would love to be a fly on the wall in their house, to be concerned, not nosy.
True. Just concerned.
Right.
But I don't know.
It's just a
We
lot.
understand. We understand. Yeah, I mean,
It's a mess, honey. And what tickles me is these people with these fabulous careers that be on YouTube 24/7. And I know you can multitask, but I'm talking about, the ones I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. They
What?
swear I be on here 24/7, but next minute they tell me where I've been. So yeah, I
Mm,
pick a struggle.
you're
I
right.
don't work. I don't work all my life.
Child. The most I do, I'll be moving around this house, but like I said, I'm retired. I can afford to be on YouTube all I want. Leave me alone.
All day, every day if I feel like it's 24/7, 24/8.
Right, but I have to,
I know
hide
that's my energy.
from
Hmm.
my family. Mister can't stand it. Do you hear me?
I'm sure.
He could not stand it. He done bought me so many different pairs of headphones.
I don't blame him because some of our conversations are I am really, really high. Because right now I want some French fries and some strawberry and chocolate ice cream.
Ooh,
I ain't ate nothing like that since I was pregnant.
wow.
I'm high high. Messing around with y'all, I should have stuck with just eating the edible. No, I had to throw the weed on it.
Mm-mm. And that's the thing. I don't know nothing about how is it a different with the edibles and the smoking it? Do it feel different?
I haven't smoked weed, I know, in almost 30. I know it's been 30 years. Matter of fact, I know it's been, shit, it's almost 40 years because my son is 38. So it's been almost 30, I would say 38 years.
Dang.
I have not smoked. And then when they started with the gas, that shit stinks when you light it. It just, ugh.
Mm. All of it is stronger and it's just I don't know. It don't smell the same like,
It don't. It smell like shit.
mm,
That shit stinks to me.
I don't even trust some of all these different strands because what are they putting on it to make it super strong like that?
Crossbreeding. I got a nephew that does it.
Mm.
And I'm his favorite aunt, so he doesn't think I do anything. If I was to call him and ask him for something, he would probably lose his damn mind.
Well, it's good. You have to have boundaries, honey.
Yeah. That's another problem we have. And parents never set boundaries no more. When we was talking about the lady Nikas, how these
Hmm.
kids don't respect anybody. I remember when I was little growing up, my neighbor could tell me something, and by the time I got home, I got a whooping from my mother, and when my father got home from work, I got a whooping from him. But never, my mother never let other people beat us. Period. I don't know what happened in her childhood because she was
Hmm.
way before her time with that. But chastise us, but don't put your hands
Yeah, my dad didn't play that either. We could, the neighbors would get on us and then snitch on us,
on.
but
Right.
they couldn't put their hands on
Don't
us.
put your hands on my child. My mother did not play that.
And I'm kind of, let me think.
Right the bushes.
It depended with me and mine on anybody who didn't have children couldn't touch my kids. And I don't know, that was a fine line for me. And if I was there, then no. If
You
I'm,
tell me.
yeah, you leave that to me. But
But say I didn't do. It takes even to this day. I never like kids getting beaten.
mhm.
Um, you had. I mean, my son would damn. He had to do something so outrageous and just stupid and just dumb for me to put my hands on him.
Right.
So I never really. I don't have to beat a child to get them to do what I want them to do. Now that's what my son would ask for instead of punishment. Because
Mhm.
my punishments was serious. You
Mm.
ain't get no TV, no telephone, no radio. You get a book, some paper, and a pencil. Do whatever you like. If you want to draw paper airplanes, make paper airplanes and draw pictures all day, that's what you're going to be doing.
Mhm. One of mine spent the entire summer copying out of the dictionary,
Mm-hmm.
word for word.
Mm-hmm.
No, so you want to cut up at school? I got you. You ain't gonna get no whooping. Here you
Mm-mm.
go.
He was like, Mama, just beat me. Please, just give me a whooping. Nope.
Right.
Because once your ass stop hurting, it's over with. You done. You can go do what you want. Nope.
The punishments hit different.
It sure does. But you be punishing yourself. You be punished too because you got to sit there with them till they get old enough where you ain't even got to worry about it. Oh, you punished. You can still go and do what you got to do.
Right.
But them younger years, good Lord.
It's a
It
mess.
ain't a village nowhere no more. Now, people don't want you to even say anything to their child. They could be running
Right.
out the street. I got him. You ain't got to say nothing to him. I see him. It's like, Lord, y'all so ghetto.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know if you were at Lady Niggas. It's been a minute when I had the fight with my daughter's neighbor. That child, like, today you want to be a mama. That child had been on outings. She had been to my house. I had never even met the mother. Do you think I would have let my kids go off with some woman I didn't know?
Nope. Because
And
I'm coming to the door just like one of the kids. I need to know. I need to look around, know who you are, get a sense of feeling about you.
right.
I'm just,
But she got mad, and they was tearing me up in the chat. You know, you ain't had no business putting your hands on, and I ain't trying to make it excuses. Okay, I maybe could have handled it different, but I didn't. It wasn't like a disciplinary me whooping her. It was me swatting her on her butt, like, girl, go get on out of here, go on, like that. And all you know, the rest was history after that.
I don't think I was in there that day.
The little, the little girl. Long story short, she wanted to go with us. I was there to pick my daughter up. The little girl wanted to come with us that day and she couldn't come. So I told her to go. She goes and I was on YouTube listening to, I don't even remember what I was listening to that day. And waiting on my daughter to come out. The baby, I had already strapped the baby in the back seat. I'm waiting on daughter. The little girl came back and took a ball, and my daughter's screen door is glass, and she hit the door. And so I got out and grabbed her, like, give me that ball, and I popped it on her butt, like, girl, go on home. You can't go this time. And
Right.
the next thing I know, here come her mama stomping down the hill like Sophia on The Color Purple. And I let her say what she had to say, because I get it. And ain't no telling how the child went and flipped the story. So I'm trying to let her get all of that off. But I think that by me not reacting, I think she wanted me to argue with her, which I was not about to do. And I think it was irritating her that I was standing there like, okay, all right, you're right, I understand. I was giving her that. And that seemed to make her more mad. And she spit at me.
Jesus, you lucky you out. Baby, I'd have been in jail.
The neighbors on the other side came and broke it up. And that was funny because they real country.
Spit.
Spit.
I'd rather. Okay, let me ask you. Would you rather somebody spit at you or smack you open palm?
Smack me open palm.
Yeah, me too.
And that's just something I do not do. Y'all, let me tell you something. If I ever spit at you, on you, or any of the above, go on and shoot me, because at that moment, I think you are the lowest form of trash on the planet. That is so degrading and disgusting. That's why I was so offended. Like, no, it didn't even hit me, thank God. But just the idea, because I remember it like it was yesterday. I froze for a minute because I was in disbelief. And then it just clicked in my head, time to kick ass, and I died.
Okay. I don't know. The last time I spit at somebody was my great nephew's father. And he had the police over there trying to come get custody. I had custody. He had the police come over there, and he was out front of my house, and it was like 5 police cars. Oh, I was so mad at him. But then that nigga started talking shit. And I spit, and he was yelling, and it landed in his mouth.
Oh.
I said, that was God.
Yeah.
That was God. That devil had nothing to do with that. Was God. Cause I swear he had pissed me off. I mean, if you only knew all the hoops and everything I jumped through for this man, so he could be in my nephew's life and all that. Oh
Mhm.
Lord, child, ooh.
Well, see, but you understand what got you, and I'm sure we don't know. It's plenty more about the story that we don't know, but you understand what got you to the point where you could or would spit on him.
And I wanted him dead at that moment.
See,
I swear, if the police wasn't there, he'd have been a dead ass that day. But I have not spit on anybody in years. My nephew just turned 19. I have not spit on anybody in 15 years. And I have never spit on anybody prior to that because my mother always told us if you spit on somebody, they can kill you.
right. I'm trying to think, have I ever spit on anybody?
That was my one and only. My one and only. Let me make sure. I think that is my one and only.
I'm thinking. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. It just hit me, and it was somebody, they were holding me down, and I cannot stand to. I don't like being confined like that. So it was more of a get off of me.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna spit on somebody holding me down though.
Yeah,
'Cause they
it wasn't
already got
the thing to do. Looking back,
right. 'Cause they already got you down, and you gonna do the worst thing you could possibly do to somebody in that moment. They beat the shit out of you. Mm-mm.
yeah. But that is the last. Is that the last time I fought? Yeah, and
That
see,
was just a couple of months ago, wasn't it?
yeah,
You said you act like no, but how often you be fighting? God damn. You said that was the last time. That was just a couple of months.
see what happened. Yeah. I have a vicious mouth, but
Hmm.
if we are face to face, I don't have time for all that discussion.
See, I don't do. That's enough. See, I don't do all that arguing in person.
And then once you step into my space, I no longer feel safe, and I get in defense mode.
You learned that from George Mathis too.
So,
When he said that, I said, "Oh yeah, okay. I'm in fear of my life. I fear for my safety. Please move back."
right.
That's all you got to say.
So but yeah, you got to understand. I came up under them boys. I had to fight. So I've
Well,
been, I ain't proud of it, but I've been a fighting little brawler. And then I'm little, so people were always trying me.
because you're little.
Right. And then I hate to say this, but I'm gonna go on and say it. I also had the she yellow and think she cute thing going on. So people were always trying me. So I had to fight. And then, you get to a point where you on defense so much that you kind of become the offender.
Right. I understand.
Because there were some times, it didn't have to come to that. But like I said, you
It was
know,
just one of them days. I'm gonna whip this bitch ass because I'm not. I don't feel like talking. I don't want to do nothing. We ain't got to talk it out.
right. And see, they be messing with me, y'all, for real. They be messing with me. Because
I can understand it.
it was another situation where I was there to help. The grandma in the household said, because she was keeping a grandkid, and the grandkid had like 5 kids. So all of these people in her house.
Damn.
And she said, I get so tired of I can't even get up. And they in her house for free. Let me just put that out there. I can't even get up and make coffee in the morning because my kitchen is always dirty.
Mm.
So before I left that night, I said, get up and go in there and wash your grandma dishes. Because grandma said A, B, C, and D.
Mm.
And then the next morning, when some messy person called me and told me it was a discussion going down. So I came back over there, and it had flipped into she woke me up out of my sleep, fussing at me about the house being dirty and blah, blah, blah. and Granny sided with grandbaby. Now they mad with me. So I told them, listen, I was only trying to help the situation. Both of y'all trifling. Don't say nothing else to me or about me. And grandbaby wanted to keep on talking. So she had to get snatched up. And then I came back to my senses like, this is stupid. And so I said, okay, I'm done. Are you calm? I'll let you go if you calm. Don't say nothing else to me. Don't say nothing else about me.
All right.
Then I proceeded. This is how nice I am. I proceeded to clean up grandma's house. I'm cleaning and making me some coffee, child. And granddaughter goes off in the living room somewhere. Thanks for pulling my hair, bitch. Thanks for scratching me, bitch. And myself said, didn't you tell that hoe to be quiet? Don't make that hoe be quiet. And I took the coffee mug. I just walked in there and busted her in the back of the head with the coffee mug and walked away and was pissed off because I broke the coffee mug. And it was my favorite coffee mug at grandma's house. So see, they be messing with me. I ain't got no time for all this talking and carrying on. Leave me the hell alone. But when I was trying to remember was that my last fight. Every time I say, I hope I never have to fight again.
Don't say it anymore.
Yeah. Something always happens. So I'm gonna cut that out. And again, I'm not proud of myself for these actions, but I'm not finna let people just do me any kind of way. I
right.
So there's that. But other than that, I'm sweet.
My whole thing, I've just gotten to the point I'm not tussling with these young folks no more. I'm shooting.
You have to.
Good girl Bonbon, she is a thug.
Yeah. They don't know how to take an ass whooping and live to fight another day. Hey, baby.
What's that? Why ain't getting nobody too cute?
Boy, if you don't get out of here, I'm live.
Oh.
You might as well say hi. They can hear you.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, and you go on in there. It's a new bottle over there. Just pick one. It's on me. Don't worry about it. Get that bottle.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You welcome, baby.
I bet you the auntie all the kids want to hang out with, ain't you?
I am. I was the auntie that would buy them a drum set for their second Christmas and shit like that.
See, you play too much. You play too much. I had to look. Let me give my age away. My aunt would buy my kids. You remember them little things? They push it and it pop.
Yes, with the circle on top of the popcorn thing and pop. You know they still make those.
Do they?
Yes, they do. I saw one. I think it's either Walmart or Target. One of them had it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go get one because Auntie got grandkids now.
Girl, that is too funny. Yeah, I buy the good gifts. I buy like the 1,000-piece make your own bracelet kits. I buy the Play-Doh machines.
I knew you were gonna say Play-Doh. See, you wrong as hell.
The slime kits. I'm that auntie.
Mm-hmm. They go get you, yeah.
It's too late now.
Child. Noise making stuff. But see, I got to the point I don't even hear the noise like with my grandbabies.
Mm-hmm.
The noise, I can talk right over it, right through
it.
Yeah,
we always had a really loud household anyway.
Right.
Because by the time I was born, I was already so it was already grandkids around when I was born. So it was just always a loud. It was everybody from the neighborhood would be down there. Plus, it was already a big family. It was always a bunch in my house.
We always had a pretty full house too. And then with my children, not only did I have 11, all their friends, my house was like youth. Mm-hmm. All their friends wanted to hang. So much so, yeah. One of the little neighbor boys, I can't even remember that child's name. He was at my house so much, I told his mom, I'm going to file him on my taxes this year. Look, but she legit, for whatever reason, nothing happened that I know about, because I try to monitor the kids' stuff, but stay out of it because they, our kids. nothing happened to my knowledge, but for like maybe 3 or 4 days, he didn't come around. Do you know his mama walked down to my house and asked me what was wrong?
Okay.
Like, because he
Nigga
been
stay
home.
he home too long now.
Child, how you gonna come ask me why your child at home?
I was the parent that would take a day off of work. Once during the summer, I did it one day out the month, and I would go to the store and we would get like 300 water balloons, water guns for everybody, and we would terrorize the street. Me and the kids. We would do drive-by shootings with water guns on bikes. I mean, we did it all. My son and his friends used to have a ball.
I used to do what I call family night, and my kids have started doing it. I'm so proud. And for us, it was Thursday because for some reason nobody had practice or everybody was available. So Thursday nights, we would either, like winter months, we would do movies and junk food, or board games or just something. You know, in the summertime, we would go have balloon fights too, or play in the yard. And sometimes when I felt like it, we would all, it didn't, other kids started joining in on family night. So the like taking them to the movies and skating and all that stuff started getting too expensive because wasn't nobody chipping in but me.
Right.
But that was a part of, see, the kids didn't know. The back end of family night, which was beautiful because we got to talk and just spend time, no phones, no nothing, just enjoying each other. But on the flip side, if you cut up during the week, you didn't get to participate in family night.
Oh, okay.
That made such a difference in my household because nobody wanted to miss out on it.
Right.
So it's, you know, people ask me all the time, how did I manage with all of the kids and then working and going to school and all of the different crap? I just had to have order. I had to make schedules and stick to it. Like each kid had a day. And then, you know, with the big kid, little kid dynamic, each big kid had a little kid. Kind of like that. And so they still, it's crazy. I'll get into that in a minute. But like the oldest boy, his day was Monday, the second boy Tuesday, and on down the week like that. On your day, that was your day for chores, but that was also your day for privileges. And that whole day thing was birthed out of them arguing over who get to ride in the front seat. And so I said, you know what? It's Monday. This is going to be your day from now on. If it ain't your day, don't ask to ride in the front seat. And that just grew into this whole other thing. And the kids say all the time, like my second, so he say Tuesday is still his favorite day of the week. So you just had to, you know, and I was a bit militant, but I had to be, everything in my house got a place and it needed to be there. Because like if I come in and throw my bag and shoes by the front door, that's one thing. But if it's 12 of us and everybody's shoes and bags is by the front door, you got a mess.
Right.
And that was another thing that I got a lot. People would come to my house like, oh, I got to apologize because I just knew it was going to be jelly on the walls. And I like, you got jelly on your walls? Like, why would it be jelly on my walls? I don't know what people expected.
What did they expect?
I don't know. But that was always the thing. But the two top questions that I would get are, do they all live with you? Like, where the hell else would they live?
Right.
And do they have the same father? And I just got to the point where I started telling people, no, I don't know who none of their daddies in this child.
Okay.
Because why did that make a difference?
I'm still taking care of them.
Right.
Like
said, Miss Newby, you a thug. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I been said you was a daggone thug, and this is her life. You right. I'm mad scientist. They really do vibrant.
They do. And they also appreciate discipline. They really do. And it's there, you know, but you have to talk to them. You just have to communicate with the kid. Like, I'm not here to snatch your fun. I see further than you. You want to go down the street and party. I'm thinking about the man with the knife in the bushes. You ain't thinking about that. I have to think about these things for you. So it's not always going to be just a yes. And I don't need you to like me. If my kids like me all the time, I'm not doing my job right, even as adults.
That's true.
But they give it back, you know.
Everything.
I always allowed them to have a voice. People had different opinions about that. You let them talk too much.
You too. They got too much to say. But if you say something, that should be it. No, as a child, I would have liked to have been able to say more to my mother and
Right.
father, but I knew how far to take it.
Exactly.
But sometimes you end up not telling the truth because you're not telling you stepping on eggshells. You can say whatever you want to say in a respectful manner.
Respectful. There you go. That's it. Because you stifle their voice, and then see their life at home with you is boot camp for the real world.
Right.
So you want a child being used to being sat in the corner and told to shut up all the time, and then they get out in the real world and don't know how to talk to their boss and don't know how to communicate with their coworkers or stand up for themselves. No, they have a voice, and I let mine use it, and they knew, you know, when to use it. And it was some lines crossed sometimes, but you know, you just correct that and you keep it moving.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. It's all different types. And another thing I didn't do, I feel like I'm rambling now. I didn't let my children play with kids who didn't get disciplined.
Now, see, that's where I differ because my son, I was so involved. I didn't mind the other people's kids coming around because I felt like they needed discipline. Like I had a Cubs. I was a Cub master, the first one we had in this area because no female was ever a Cub master. But I was a Cub master, and I would say I had roughly 20-25 boys. Out of those boys, I would say 5, and one of them was my son. Wasn't a crack baby. So my meetings would be so different from what I mean. We would go through the little Cub Scout stuff that we had to do, but we also I made them dinner every Cub meeting. We went over homework. I even washed clothes. I mean, we did it all because they weren't getting it at home.
Right. Now that it depended, on the situation. Understand, my kids couldn't go off or be left. If I was around, fine. But if I wasn't going to be around, no. And then my reason for that, and this was cousins on Papa's side, one of the kids was picking on one of my kids. And I'm telling them, this is your family. You don't fight your family.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of rules I had to adjust over the years. But their parents sitting there watching them hit my kid and not saying nothing.
Right.
And my kid is not going to hit back because I done taught them you don't fight your cousins. So like stuff like that. And picking up, if I was around to monitor it, then yeah. And
well, I really didn't have anybody I had to worry about as far as that. Like my son's friends, they're the same friends he got now. But they their mothers was on crack, so they just starting to be mothers now because they getting sober.
Yeah. But and it's back to the kids like discipline, because one person that I used to deal with, we worked together and then we ended up being social. And her thing was she didn't hit her kid because I don't want him to be mad at me or I don't want him to feel blah, blah, blah. And she just let him run to the point I had to ask her, like, are you scared of him? And she couldn't believe when he came to my house. She's like, he's so different. And because I was like, he can come over here, fine. She was afraid to leave him because he was allegedly so out of control. But I never really had to do anymore. When I told my kids to do something, he got up and done it. He happened to be there one day when I did snap out on my kids. And he was like, he told his mama, she was mad because her house wasn't clean. I mopped twice. We laugh about that to this day, but I didn't have to do a whole lot of extra fussing at him. He just fell right in line.
Mm-mm.
And then she said, this was a mother that cooked, okay? She cooked every day for her children. This boy, she claimed he wouldn't eat nothing but hot dogs. So she could cook a 3-course meal, but she had to boil him a pot of hot dogs. And he stayed the weekend with me Sunday, So she came to get him Sunday. So it was like Sunday dinner. I don't remember exactly what, but Sunday dinner style. And when she came to pick him up, he was eating. And she like, how did you get him to eat? I said, I put it on the plate and put it in front of him.
Okay.
And he never bucked. He never said, I don't eat the whole weekend. I didn't hear, I don't eat that. I don't like that. He ate everything that I cooked.
But that's
So,
usually the case. But I didn't force my son nor my granddaughter to eat anything that they really didn't like. Because I know I still to this day will not eat a link sausage, them breakfast sausages. And I just started eating English muffins, and I will not eat squash. I don't care how you fix it. I'm not eating it because my mother would make. It really wasn't even her. It would be my sisters because they were so much older. They would make you sit there until you ate it. Nope.
Okay.
So I always, at least if you tried and you don't like it, that's fine with me. But just don't look at something and tell me you don't eat it.
Right.
But 9 times out of 10, all you gotta do is not offer it to them, and the child will eat every damn drop of it.
Because my little number 11 swear up and down that he didn't eat fish. And I know I had fed him fish, but he was like, can I have another piece of chicken? Here you go. And he gonna get older talk about I don't eat fish. Boy, if you don't get out of here.
That's like the girl my cousin brought home. She had, what was that? Veronica. The girl name was Veronica, little country bumpkin. She don't eat liver. She'll never eat liver. And she was always sitting at our damn table getting on everybody's nerves. So one particular night, my mother had fixed. We was eating chicken livers and rice and gravy and some kind of vegetable. And she kept eating it, talking about, "Ooh, this is some good steak." Girl, this is this is liver.
See?
And it wasn't even cut like it's chicken livers. They little pieces. How you thought that was steak? She used to tell my mother she couldn't be in the house with anybody cooking liver. She would break out in hives. And this bitch sat up there and ate damn near 2 pounds by herself.
Well, I'll say. See
and
how people do?
And she was grown. We was praying that she got sick so she wouldn't come back, but it ain't happened.
Oh Lord. Yeah, but I was like that. Like I have one of my sons cannot stand anything with marinara sauce, spaghetti, none of that. He don't like none of that. So if I was cooking that, then yeah, I would let him eat something else. I wasn't gonna force him to eat that. And ew, my oldest son don't like collard greens. Like how is he even my child?
Oh my God, that's like Brie not eat macaroni and cheese.
I don't understand. Mister don't eat macaroni and cheese.
Oh.
Girl, I like to divorce that man.
My cousin don't eat macaroni and cheese, and it's something else that we eat. She doesn't like sweet potato. She prefers pumpkin. And it's one other thing she doesn't eat that everybody eats. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember what it is, but I was like, I don't know where the fuck you came from. And how do you not eat greens?
I don't understand it. I just don't get it.
I could see if he had said Brussels sprouts, but greens?
Right.
I ain't just not liking Brussels sprouts, so I was wrong.
And you know what? Have you seen these? They used to do it on Facebook. I don't know if you ever did that. They would go down, make this list, and like check off everything that you won't eat.
Right.
I don't know if I'm just greedy, but I don't really have a list of things that I won't eat. I don't eat pork, but other than that, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that I don't.
Can't squash, zucchini, beets, radishes.
Okay, I don't like radishes.
I think and I don't like pumpkin. Only thing I want pumpkin is pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds.
I think that's about it though.
Yep, and it's stuff now. Mr. be talking about my black card all the time because it's stuff that I just don't have to have, like fried chicken. I will eat it, but
girl, if you stop eating it for a while, it's fine. But the one time you get a good piece of fried chicken, that's it for me. I'll be on it for like 2 months and then I'll stop again for a long time. Because chicken is the one thing I don't normally keep in my house.
That's all in this house is chicken and steak.
I got plenty of beef. I got my pig feet. I always have pig feet and bacon. If I ain't never got another piece of pork in my house, them two gonna be there. Um, I just don't do a lot. I got a lot of fish. I got a lot of seafood, but I don't have that much chicken. I might buy a pack of turkey wings every blue moon.
I cook with smoked turkey wings. I've been using them the turkey tails. Those are better.
I use turkey tails, but we used to, we don't get the smoked ones. We get the fresh ones, and we
Okay.
actually bake them on a rack till
Mm-hmm.
all that fat and all that grease come out of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just a nice crunchy. It's almost like a chicharron, like but made out of turkey.
Hmm.
It's a little pockets. It's still little pockets of fat in there, but and it's a little bit of meat. But the skin is so damn good. Oh my god,
I'm gonna have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that because those little things are good.
they really are.
Those are good. But see, Mister, he eat pork, so I have to cook it. But mm, I don't. I don't do pork. And
I don't know. I don't know what my life would be like without a pork chop sandwich, a piece of ham, mm-mm. A chitlin. Oh my god, no. Mm-mm.
wow, and I have to cook them for my daughter. Now, Mister don't eat chitlins, but my one of my daughters love them, and I have to make them for her all the time.
Yes, indeed. I'll fix pig feet and chitlins in the summertime. They be looking at me like I'm crazy.
I don't have a. That's something else that I don't do. Winter food versus summer food. I eat what I want when I want it.
Exactly. If I get up tomorrow and it could be 80 degrees, and then if I decide I want me a good bowl of chili,
Yep.
that's what I'm gonna have.
See, why was I thinking about chili? Because I got a taste for some taco soup right now. But
Ah,
I gotta make this Frito pie for I babe. But I gotta do it on the weekend when some people gonna be here. Cause who gonna eat it?
a Frito pie. Make sure you tag me when you get ready to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I was live one night with my niece. We was talking about it, and she said she had never heard of it, and she was gonna
And
Google
even
it.
have I.
I told don't Google it because the ones that they had them other folks fixing them on.
Have you been seeing these new all these recipes they call themselves making mixing all this shit up?
Girl,
Like this is the one with the big mass. Then you put the French fries and maple syrup, then ketchup, then cheese,
what?
then chicken pat, and you put it in the oven. You top it all off with Not most times they put butter and cheese on top of everything, and I'm just like, why are you eating this mess?
It is a dude. What is his
I'm
name?
with you, Aggie. Squash sucks.
On y'all. I don't know about y'all. Squash is delectable.
Mm-mm.
Daryl somebody. He on Instagram, and he reviews all these people cooking. What I'm gonna have to send you one of his videos.
Please do.
He is so funny. He's funny. That's why I watch it. But I'd be so triggered watching them waste all of this food. Because one woman got on there making some mac and cheese and dumped that crap in the foil pans, the disposable pans.
And the one that left the paper in it.
Girl,
I was so pissed with her. Oh my god. Oh, child, you talk about, and it was a big pan too. It wasn't even like it was. I was like, so you just gonna add the milk and cheese and all of that on top of the paper?
on top of the paper. I could not stand to see them wasting that food. That gets on my nerve, but he's so funny. I end up watching him. Like the one lady, Lord, she made some greens. Sister girl cut the stems, took some scissors, or did she do it with a knife? Cut the long stem
So
off.
the white mother and her son,
Yes.
Josh and his mother. His mother, I don't know how she has lived this long as a nurse, because she should have had E. coli, yes, salmonella 20 times over by now.
Mm-mm.
Did you see their Thanksgiving dinner with the canned hands? They had canned hands. They had cheese bread was regular white bread, and they put a piece of slice of cheese on top of it and put it in the oven of American cheese on top of it. They had hot dogs. They had beanie weenies. I was like, okay. Did you see when she tried to make shrimp and grits?
No.
Girl, you got girl, not a speck of seasoning.
Mm-mm.
Not a speck of seasoning. And it's so funny to me when she tells him to watch her food. Girl, he running in, grab some seasoning, and just be throwing stuff on it. I was laughing. I was like, a poor child. She made a Cuban with no, not a Cuban, club sandwich. She put a chicken breast, a piece of bacon, a piece of American cheese on a piece of bread, and that was a club sandwich.
I'll be damned. A mess. And yeah, is she playing with us? Is she trolling? Because ain't no way she eating that crap.
She sit there and she eat it.
Ugh.
She love potted meat.
Mm-mm.
They was going on a road trip. She made them a snack, and it was like 5 different types of potted meat. I didn't even know they had that many types.
I didn't either.
She said it was a turkey one, a barbecue, a hot and spicy, and a regular. And it might have been another kind too, but I'm not sure.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know they made turkey potted meat.
I didn't either. These people down here in Mississippi eat potted meat with graham crackers. I don't understand.
Graham crackers? I only saw my
Graham
father
crackers.
eat it with regular saltines. And I don't even buy saltines anymore. But I was sick one day and Stacy came past and she bought me some plain saltines. And I hadn't eaten. Girl, them things tasted like steak. Do you hear me? Oh my God, this was the best saltines I have had in my life. But I don't know if it was because I was sick and I was hungry, or if they were really that good. I don't think I want to try it out to find out either.
I think that you were hungry.
I
I
think
keep saltines in the house for nausea, but I don't really mess with them.
I used to keep them, but they kept going stale because I would, girl, give me a Keebler townhouse or a clubhouse,
Mhm.
and I'm good. I don't like Ritz because they're too salty.
Yeah, Ritz are salty. I like Townhouse.
Hmm
I like Townhouse. Yeah, was that you telling somebody how to keep your or make your brown sugar soft once it harden up?
All you need is a piece of bread, but I keep mine in the freezer at all
Oh,
times. I always keep mine. I never have hard brown sugar. Just put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it.
okay.
Take out what I need, put it back.
I'm gonna have to, because me and Mister, we trying to adjust to the fact that there's only one kid in the house anymore. We
That's a hard process.
It is, because we still buy in bulk and I still cook in bulk. It's so many prepared meals in that deep freezer because I cannot cook. I just can't. I'll call myself starting off small, and it always end up being like I'm still cooking for 12 people. So
Yeah,
we
that's
got
how it was. It took me a long time because I came from such a big family.
right.
Everything was done in bulk. All of our, I mean, we only had, even before there was a Costco's, we went to Memco's, places that had bulk food. So
Hmm.
it was just normal for me to always buy in bulk.
Right.
And then I
I used to do
realized,
my shopping at Meyer. That's up north. I think the furthest Meyer comes south is, I think, right on the tip of Kentucky. And they had a bulk. It was like the first. It's where Walmart got its idea to be a super center. You remember Walmart was just, they didn't have
mhm.
a grocery part. Meyer has always been like that, a super center. And then
Okay,
they
that's how Memco was. It was just big like that. But
okay.
did I tell you to put for the brown sugar? Because you know my mind going all over the place.
Hmm.
I know I used the fastest way we used to do it growing up was put a damp paper towel over top of the brown sugar in a bowl and put it in the microwave.
Okay. Yeah, because I got some and it's hard, and I don't believe in throwing away food much as food costs now, pal.
I don't throw away nothing.
Phew.
You'll catch me eating greens first thing in the morning for breakfast because it was left over.
See, I can eat greens all day, any day. I know I was fussing about them greens earlier, but still, I can eat greens, and collards are my favorites. If I do mustards, I have to mix them with turnips.
I like mustard, turnip, and kale together. Well, honestly, let me stop lying. I will eat a green mixed any kind of way you fix it. Call it all of them, kale, call it any of them. The
I've
turnip is
never
kind
mixed
of bitter.
colors with any other one.
I'm not say I'll eat kale before any other one, but I'll eat them
Okay.
all. But I really love a good mixed green with a little bit of everything in it.
Mhm.
Child.
I like them mixed. I just never mixed collards. I just always eat them by themselves.
No, I'm telling you, just try it one time. Mix your cod, even if it's just a small pot, just for you, and you're gonna be mad. Mix kale, collard, turnip, and mustard, baby.
Okay. I'm gonna try it. Child, all the greens I got back there, child. I'll be making green sandwiches, green souffle. Like,
Child, it ain't nothing like a green.
child.
And I usually buy 'em, like in the summertime. I usually buy different, like a half a case of each greens, and then I cook them all up and separate them in bags. Some of them I mix all together,
Okay.
and I usually have greens that last me to the next summer. But this year I didn't. I ain't making enough.
Child, I wish I could send you some.
I wish you could too. I swear, I love me some. I think I did it because I think I did a lot of greens during when I had pig feet and when I had chitlins. And I
Mm.
ain't nothing in the world like to me like fried chicken, potato salad, and some collard greens sitting on the side.
Hmm.
Child.
I always put my greens in a separate bowl. They don't never go on the plate. They got to be in a separate bowl because I like fresh cut tomatoes and onions on my greens. So
I
they have
never
to
tried that.
fry
What
it.
kind of onion?
I usually just use a Vidalia white onion,
A Vidalia.
and a fresh tomato. If you can find one out of the garden, that's even better. Pop it
Ain't
up
no
in some
guards
oil,
around here.
and sometimes I'll sprinkle. Hey, Coco, I'll
Hey, tell
sprinkle
me, Coco.
a little tap of vinegar on there. Child, best
See,
thing.
certain greens I cook with vinegar. Some greens I don't. Like when I do mustard and turnips together, I'll put a
Mm,
little drop of vinegar. Sometimes with my collards, depends on what mood I'm in.
right.
Cause you use turkey, but some days I use and damn near every part of the pig. The next time, all I'm gonna use is some damn bacon grease. It just all depends on my mood.
Hmm. And then I always have to end up making a small separate pot for me because I like to put okra on top of my greens.
Somebody else told me, and say I love okra.
You ain't never tried that?
No,
Yeah, yeah. You will thank me later, honey.
so you put them on it. You put it on it as like towards the end of it cooking.
Yep, towards the end of it, long enough for it to steam on down. And ooh, so good. But Mister don't like okra. So I can't put it in the big pot. So I always have to do a separate little pot.
Okra is something beautiful. Let me tell
Yes,
you.
it is. In all of its form. I eat pickled okra out the
I
jar.
never tried pickled
Oh,
okra.
oh,
I ain't fooling with you. I ain't fooling with you. You gonna have me sitting down there at the farmer's market.
see, I'm trying to tell you, so
I'm so
good.
glad the farmer's market came back though because I've been dying for a yellow and an orange watermelon.
Mm. The Mister's buddy I told you about, he
Hmm.
has, and I don't even bother buying watermelon out of supermarkets anymore because they just trash. If I can't find, like fresh grown or whatever, I don't want it.
But see, it's hard to get them up here until the summertime. And in the summer, I can eat a watermelon, and I mean one of them big old fashioned water, about a 15-pound watermelon, the big
Mhm.
ones. I can eat that in 3 days. And
Okay,
I eat watermelon every single day of my life.
it's gonna make your stomach hurt.
No,
It give me a stomach ache if I eat
it
too
don't.
much.
Mm-mm. I'll eat it all day. I should be skinny as a rail because I love give me watermelon and pineapple, and I'm straight.
Mm. And that Yaya girl, that darn Pizarro got me hooked on them pineapples with vinegar. I would have never thought to put that together. And when see, this is how I do. I will hear something and be like, ugh. But
I
curiosity,
still say, ugh, I still ain't never tried it. Because it was pineapple, vinegar, and salt and pepper, right?
I didn't put the pepper on mine.
Okay.
But she used white vinegar. I used the red wine vinegar.
Oh, okay.
And sprinkled a little bit and some salt. Oh my God. So just something else for me to be. I eat.
Yeah, man, I love okra. Only way I don't like my okra breaded with all that breadcrumbs and stuff. I don't like that shit. When you fry my okra, steam it a little bit, and then fry it to just the slime just about to get ready to come out. Child.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm sitting here thinking, what am I going to go in here and fix? Because I always end up. They get so worried about me. That's why I smoked that weed that day. Because my appetite be all over the place. But Mr. Fat back in there, I could feed that man all meat with no vegetables, and he'll be just fine. Meat and
Yeah.
starch. I have to have some
Yeah.
vegetables.
It's always got to be 3 parts. And that's why I didn't understand when people say they make spaghetti with fish and chicken and stuff.
Mm-mm.
I just didn't understand that. And like I didn't know people actually made their whole pot of spaghetti all together until I was like 17. I had
I
never
didn't.
seen it before.
Me either. Big Newbie didn't do hers that way.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Just sauce was in one pan, noodles was in another.
You're right. And that's the one thing. Let me tribute to Big Newbie. I just love saying this. My mom, who worked a full-time freaking job now,
Mm-hmm.
every day at 6:00, dinner was on the table. I don't give a damn what was going on in the world. And when I tell you, my mother, you don't dig in her pots, and she didn't put pots on her table. She had serving dishes and
Right.
warming trays. And when I tell you, appetizer, main course, dessert, every single day.
I don't
And
remember if we had dessert every day that my mother actually made, but it was always ice cream, popsicles, or something in there. But we ain't get no appetizer.
yep,
She ain't do all that. She was not playing. Y'all mean, not y'all mean, carry watermelon. I didn't eat the seedless until it got so hard to find the seeded in these last 2 years.
mm-hmm.
And y'all can keep honeydew and cantaloupe because they make my mouth itch.
I like cantaloupe. I don't like honeydew.
I don't like neither one of them. They make my mouth itch.
But y'all listen, because I'm taking Mister, because he love watermelon the way you do. He
Mm-hmm.
can eat it every day. In Arkansas, I don't know when you might have the proclivity to go to Arkansas, but in Hope, Arkansas, they have this thing called the Watermelon Festival, and it's like a county fair, but it's watermelon themed. And all the farmers come, and you just walk around trying different. That's the first I went with my papa when I was a little
It's called
girl.
a what?
The Watermelon Festival, and it's like a county fair. They got rides, they got all kind of events, but it's watermelon themed. All the watermelon farmers come in and they sell their watermelons, but they let you try it. So you just walk around all day trying all. That was the first time I seen yellow meat, and I thought it was something wrong with it. Like, what? They're trying to give me the sour watermelon. They had to explain to me.
Man, the yellow and the orange are so sweet to me, but I love all watermelon. But they got one up here.
Oh, do they? Okay.
August 13th is a watermelon festival. August 17th is a hot August big melon party. And then the 21st, they got and that's on the third. One is a Sunday and the other two on Thursdays. They have the Watermelon Pickers Fest.
Okay. That is, I want to take this down there so bad because I would, if I find that picture, I'm gonna post it of me and my cousin. I had to be 10, and we
But I
are,
don't do eggplant either. I'm not big on eggplant. My mother loved it.
yeah, but we sitting on these the watermelon was so big that we sitting on it. It looked like we sitting on a dang bench. This is how big these watermelons were, but we was 10, so we was little. But if I find that picture, I'm gonna post it. But I got to take Mister down there to that. See, don't sleep on the South. We have country stuff to do. We have.
They got there's one in Winterville, North Carolina.
Mm.
I ain't even never heard of Winterville.
You ever been to a watermelon festival?
Hell no.
You
Didn't
need
know
to
it was such an animal. But I'm finding all kinds of little farms around here because we only got like 2 main ones everybody go to.
Mm-hmm.
But these are not that far. I love an Amish market. I love a market, period. I love a farm.
Now, somebody told me to go check out the Mennonite store here down here. I haven't been. I go past it all the time. I just never thought to stop in there. But
I got Mennonite girl Godheads.
okay,
And oh, it's only 37 minutes away. That ain't far. Um their food, they're very the Mennonite, the Amish broke away from the Mennonites. So they're not as strict as the Amish,
mm,
but they still like the as far as the freshness of food and stuff,
mhm.
girl, you can't beat it.
I'm gonna have to try it because it's some stuff
And
that
their
I.
breads, if they got any desserts and any breads,
Mhm.
girl, you'll lose your mind.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
stuff is different. Me and my daughter was just talking about the difference because she just came back from Michigan and she talks about the difference in the taste of milk and the price down here as opposed to up there. Milk is cheap in Michigan because that's where I'm assuming all the milk cow farms are up that way. But the milk is so much more fresh. And now I'm to the point, I've lived in Mississippi on and off for over 30 years. Damn. Yeah. But when I go home to Flint, I cannot eat seafood up there. It
I
tastes like
know where you are. You up there in Dutch country, by Dutch country. Yeah, I mean, we got a little bit of them down here, but yeah, we used to take a trip to Dutch country every year. My mother loved going up there, and would come back with all this damn cheeses and breads and jellies.
I'm gonna try it. Somebody suggested it to me. I'm definitely gonna try it.
If you want a good sausage for Mister, since he eat pork,
Hmm.
get it from there because it's like ham. Everything is so much fresher. You can tell the difference.
Right.
You can pay a little bit more for it, but it's better.
I don't mind paying for it if farm it's fresh. You can taste the difference. A lot of stuff I can't even eat out of grocery stores no more because it just tastes
Like corn that has no fucking taste at all. Have y'all
girl.
noticed that? Corn on the cob tastes like shit.
And
God. And that's like
I
my
really
favorite
used to
thing.
go grab the Walmart brand, the eat whatever it is, the Walmart brand of food. What is it? Sam's Choice. The Sam's Choice corn on the cob used to be the best one to me. I can't stand it now. I was so disappointed
None
last
of
time
the
I
corn,
got some.
even the fresh corn in the stores, don't taste like they used to. My neighbor used to have a farm somewhere. I don't know where Mr. Bill went, but he would bring a case of corn, and we would sit in the backyard, and we would be shucking the corn and fighting the bees from it being so sweet.
Mm,
The only time I get corn like that is like if you go to like the actual farm to get it,
yeah,
or you go to like an Amish market.
girl, I got a bunch of corn in there to shuck right now.
Girl,
Lord.
Angie, they make a lot. Have you ever tried their peach cobbler or their sweet potato cobbler? Jesus, it will make you hurt yourself.
Yep. And then
Oh, and
speaking
caramel cake is
of
real good too.
fruit and vegetables, you notice how they don't last like they used to?
Even well, I don't know because lately I've been getting tomatoes from Aldi. I like their produce a little better,
Hmm.
but I've noticed like their tomatoes last longer than any tomato I have ever had in my life. Um, I've never had a tomato last like 3 weeks just sitting in the refrigerator. First of all, because they're not supposed to be in the refrigerator.
Right. I have a science project going on right now. Now that you mention that, see this apple?
It's a little old because it's got a little wrinkle on it. I say it's probably about 2 weeks old.
This apple is about 3 or 4 months old. Yeah, yeah.
You lying like shit.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm gonna keep it until it see if it shrivel all the way up. What is going on with this apple?
Like on that side right there, you can see the wrinkles in the skin.
Yeah.
But that's 4 months.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
What kind of apple was it?
Red delicious.
Oh, I don't eat them no way. I
And
only eat
I like
I only eat Honey Crisp, and I only eat them when they in season.
I like Granny Smith's and
Mhm.
Macintosh.
My
That
granddaughter loves Granny Smith.
Mister bought this bag of apples for one of the honey grands, and then she went home, and this apple was left, and it was just sitting in there. But then I kept meaning to get rid of it, or waiting on it to brown so I could get rid of it. And I just know, so now it's my science project. I'm gonna keep it and see how long do it. Just I want to cut it so bad to see what the inside look like, but I don't want to speed up the process.
Right. Oh, that's weird. That's like a McDonald's hamburger.
Mm-hmm.
That man that held that dog. Did you eat chow chow?
Yes.
I ain't had good chow chow in a long time. My old neighbor, his wife used to make it for us. And I would put some chow chow on greens. I would put chow chow on you if you sit still long enough.
Thank you, because my mom makes it. Big Newbie make it, and but the thing about her, she make hers out of pears,
Get out of here.
pear relish, and I know how that sounds, but yeah, yeah. When like you said, I'll put some on you and bite you if you sit still long enough. Hot dogs, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes.
Anything. Anything. But it's hard to get a good chow chow because most people really don't know how to make it.
Ooh,
And my mother didn't eat it. But I was the neighborhood. I was a concerned child. I was very inquisitive, so I went to everybody's house.
trying to see something down, huh? But yep, Mama make it. I sent James some of it because he had never heard of it. So I said, "Oh, I got something for you."
Okay, well I'm gonna send you my address. Let me put this in the back chat for you. And yes, I'm begging. Yes, I am. Before somebody say it. Oh my
Mhm.
God, girl, you gonna make me go get me a pot of greens. So did James like it? He had never heard of it.
He had never heard of it, and we were talking about it on the panel. And I told him, "Oh, I got you. Check your
He never
box."
had any kind of chow chow.
Mm-mm. And I just couldn't let him start off with store brand.
No, don't nobody want to eat store brand. If you ever had real chow chow, the United should have started him off with that because he gonna be hurting looking for.
It is not the same. I'm gonna
It's
tell you
not.
something else that I have been ruined with gumbo because I had an actual Cajun make gumbo, and it took him 3 days to make it. And baby, I can't eat nobody else gumbo after that. It just
I've
ain't right.
never, but I want to actually go. And that's the only reason why I want to go to New Orleans for, is to eat. And everything you don't want to drink, I want. I'm actually going. I want to eat. That is all I want to do.
Yeah, yeah, that used to be me. I just wanted, and as close as I am, New Orleans is like a 2.5, 3 hour drive from right from my front door. I have never been. I've been through there, never been, ever. I used to want to go just to eat, but then my stepdad came back from New Orleans with something he called a Nutra Rat.
Oh yeah, that's some big water rats. We got them down here.
People eat those.
Oh, I'm no. They can have all them down there. The Anacostia they want. I ain't eat nobody's rat.
Mm-mm. And that, but they swear up and down that it's not a rat; it's a something else.
It's a rat.
Thank you. Whatever it is, I ain't.
I'm
Mm-mm.
classifying all as rats: raccoons, squirrels, possums, mice, neutral rats. What else? Pigeons, because they fucking flying rats.
Mm,
I don't like none of them.
mm-mm. I ain't doing none of that. So that kind of blew me on the whole New Orleans situation. And then
Well,
if I
do they
go,
sell it? Do they eat it as a specialty, a delicacy, or is this hey Gordo, or do they eat it as like trying to cover up for a different meat?
it's a delicacy from what I was told, and I don't want to say too much because I ain't never been, and I don't know, and I don't want all know the people coming cussing me out talking about we don't eat rats, but that's what I was told. It's a delicacy there.
I like bouillabaisse too. I've had bouillabaisse. We made one for my mother for one of her birthdays. It was expensive as hell for all of us, but it was so damn good. Dang, go on, Vibrant. Now you gonna make me look up a new recipe.
Mm-mm. But yeah, I still plan to go to New Orleans one day, but I don't want to go during any type of event. I want to go on, like a regular where it's not so crowded and so much going on. Because hey, Gordo, another thing that blew me away is when I found out that the Mardi Gras was the celebration of Christ's birth. I remember my uncle told me that because I asked him what it was, and Auntie went to explaining about the king cake and the beads and all of that's tied into the birth of Christ. And I said, "Well, what goes on down there?" And he said everything but what's right.
Okay. Because I just found out about king cake about this year. I asked Kiki to send me one. He said they don't taste like that.
I've had them. I've never had them like fresh from there, but they sell. They celebrate that all over the South down here. That's why when Deanna was talking about the foot wash, that is a Mardi Gras event.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I've had king cake. I don't. It don't. Yeah. I don't get it. Hell no, that's not what it's for. You talking about the? What you talking about, Gordo? I don't know, but I'm still planning to go. But that when I saw that in the back of my stepdad's truck, I ain't want to go nowhere near New Orleans.
Okay. Yeah, that's like well, my father didn't grow up in the country, but he was country as fuck.
Mm.
And we ate possums, capon, squab, um, turtle, rabbit.
Now I've had turtle soup. It's decent. I've had frog legs, but I was tricked into that. They told me it was chicken.
Right, it tastes like chicken until, but I could eat. I can order them. I can look at it, but I can take one bite of it. But once I realize what it is, I'm not eating it.
Right. It had as I remember, because I was little, but it had I don't want to say a vinegar. It was just a little twang, but it tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Oh, this bouillabaisse look good.
Girl, let me wait. Now, if somebody else come up here, they ain't gonna be able to see that, are they? Yeah, y'all in the back chat.
Not no.
Okay.
They would have had to been up here already.
Okay.
Girl, as much as I done threw my address out here, I just started being good about not throwing it out because everybody fussed at me so much about it.
You have to be careful.
No, they got to be careful. This ain't for the lighthearted. Okay, he said it's for the indigenous slaves of New Orleans.
Okay. Well, see, I don't know. I like learning, so I'm a person that like to be corrected.
I'm looking at these bouillabaisse recipes. I ain't doing that one though.
God, yeah. Now I got to call Big Newbie in bed because I got one jar left and you ain't getting my last jar.
I'll wait. She'll make some eventually.
Yep.
Hey, Queen Diva. Just hold that to the side.
Sure will do.
I want some ghetto food today.
What is ghetto food? Yeah.
Carry out food. But I make it at home. It's just like shit that you buy from a carry out.
Oh, I see.
I don't trust these people after COVID.
I have never. Do you know I have never used an Uber, and only Door Dashed once, and I was at my house in the country, and I just did not feel like cooking, and the actual delivery was more than the food, honey.
Now it's certain places like my Ethiopian food because it's not anywhere close to me. I will do that. Uber eats that. But I know 9 times out of 10 they ain't gonna bother. And then it's so sealed up, I don't even worry about it.
Mm.
But like my Ethiopian, I would, child, let me find $30 anywhere. That's my comfort food.
What dish do you like?
I like the Awazi tibs, which is the lamb, spicy lamb tibs, lamb pieces that meat with, and it comes, it's served in like a little sauce. It's a light sauce, but it has jalapenos, onions, and tomatoes, and rosemary and garlic. Oh, it's so good. And I usually get that with some. I like the Burberry, which is really just a sauce. I like Burberry greens, and then there's Tim Tim salad, which is just a salad of the same things that they cook the lamb in, and
Okay.
the instead of bread. Oh,
Is
and
this the,
huh?
is this the Ethiopian food?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, man.
That is my comfort food. People was like, I love macaroni and cheese. I want me some fried. Give me some Ethiopian. If I'm having a bad day, a good any kind of day, Ethiopian food is just the best for me.
All right. Hey, Nubia and hey, yeah. What is chow chow? Is that what I think it is? Like the little onion stuff? Or no?
It's like a relish.
Hold,
Oh,
y'all hold the mic. I'll go get it. Show it to you.
so it's more like a relish, kind of like a chutney.
Yeah.
So I guess I never did have it. But I'm thinking it was like the crunchy, dry onions that come in a can and shit like that at the
Oh
market.
no, that wasn't chow chow. You thinking chow mein noodles? The fried chow mein
Okay.
noodles? I buy those too to put out when I make my own. What I make all my own Chinese food because I ain't gonna eat nothing I don't know what's in it.
Yeah, well, I guess I am unfamiliar with chow chow. Do they include a meat inside of that?
No, you usually just put it on greens. I can eat it on anything, but most people when they say they eat chow chow, they put it on greens.
On greens, gotcha. Yeah, and I do like the well kimchi. I don't know if you're familiar with
I've never had
kimchi.
kimchi. See what it look like? You see it? It look almost like a pico de gallo.
Can you wait a minute?
You need to make yourself bigger again.
Oh, yeah, I never had that.
Mm.
I knew you was gonna do that. I just knew you was gonna do that. My mouth watered. Oh my god.
Ooh.
I'm trying not to bite the hand that feeds me.
Okay.
I'm
So
trying.
good. And
Okay.
see, besides Josh, you make yeah. That's how much you gonna get.
And I'm gonna love every moment of it.
Now I had Ethiopian food. I'm sure over a dozen times, but I
Mhm.
used to go faithfully. I used to go to this restaurant. They had us like all like sit down low to the ground with these circular tables, and I would go
Right.
there. And I don't know the name of I just remember the name of the bread that they give you, the injera,
Yeah,
the spongy
exactly.
bread.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
but everything is good and like aromatic and shit like that. But they cook everything down to like a mush. It's like everything is a mush, no matter
Did you
what it
try
is.
the tips? Then the chickpeas are always mush. I don't eat the chickpeas. I gotta really be pressed to eat them. But most of like the tips are just they're just pan seared. They don't do a lot of seafood, but it was one place that was used to be they burned down where they set it on fire because they want to make no money. But they had shrimp tips with the same. Oh my god, they were so good. But most Ethiopian places don't have it because they don't get seafood like that in Ethiopia.
Mhm.
And
It
now
was,
that do y'all have any Doro souls up there?
what is that?
It's where Ethiopian meets African American fusion of food. It's a
Nah.
line. It's a they're called Doro Soul. Dorosoul. And
Mhm.
man, whoo, child.
And
That's some that's
you
a
you in the DC area?
uh-huh.
So you do you know them restaurants right across the street from Howard, like Soul Vegetarian and shit like that? You ever try them?
I don't do vegetarian.
Okay.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that should be banging like at the sober, but they have
My
like.
God, it's one in Anacostia that's like everybody goes there. I mean, everybody there. It's a vegan place right down by Anacostia. Martin Luther King Avenue, right there on that corner, and they have some of the. It's inside of a black museum, and like in the back, and they have a soul food place back there, and it's vegan. And everybody says their food is so good. I just couldn't get over the chicken wing looking like chicken. I wasn't eating that.
You said the chicken wing looking like what?
It looked like chicken. It looked like real chicken. It wasn't nothing but a mushroom.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah. They do shit like that. That's
They,
kind of why
I
like
mean,
the slow vegetarian place like they have like tofu, but they put it on the grill and they barbecue it and it looks like shish kebabs like the way they serve it. Like,
tofu is easy because tofu will take the flavor of anything you season it with.
thank you.
When I was messing with this Muslim dude and I wanted some chitlins and I knew I couldn't fix it, so I fixed tofu, just boiled it. It was a little curt.
What you use the fat?
Huh?
Did you use the fat from the chitlins with it?
No, I wanted some chitlins, so I just cooked the tofu like I was cooking. I seasoned it with the onions, the peppers, the celery, the
It
vinegar.
didn't do it. I'm sure it didn't do the job.
It didn't do the job, but honestly, it wasn't bad. It wasn't chitlins, but it wasn't bad.
Right. But it's not gonna be chitlins. Mhm.
Y'all, have you ever ate ketchup on your chitlins?
Hell no, and I don't eat coleslaw with it or rice.
Cool, so all right.
I had a friend that put ketchup on her chitlins, and then she said when she can't get to chitlins, she makes scrambled eggs and do it. Put the hot sauce and ketchup on it, and it gives her the taste of chitlins. I
Is
can't
that what it's
imagine
about?
because eggs don't look like they taste like chitlins.
Exactly, and there's no way possible. She, well, I said the mind is a beautiful thing that make you think whatever you want.
Mhm. But with the tofu, they call them crisp, like they get it crispy, like like how grilled foods are, like dark and crispy. Yeah.
I was eating. He had me eating tofu and with leeks and broccoli. That was like my favorite one with carrots. But
And what is
tofu,
that food that I like it? But I
huh?
can't get it. I'm speaking out loud. I'm trying to think of this food. It burdock root. Have you ever tried burdock root?
Yes, I got burdock
I
root. See,
love that.
right here.
I love that shit. But I don't. It's not a lot of stores that have it in my area. But like if I go to a restaurant and they have that, I'll get that. Yeah. I guess it have to be in season.
No, I mean, what do you? I've never seen a whole what burdock root looks like. I always get the dried tea from my niece.
Oh, nah, like they use it in food. Yeah.
That really got to be good for you.
Are y'all asparagus people?
I love asparagus.
I just can't get over that. Yeah.
Why?
Um, the little ones that are available don't have shit. Like, they consider that like I don't know, sedity. I don't know, uppity or something. So, yeah. So
Well, I
it's hard
love
to
asparagus.
Me too.
I love it.
But
I like it with
somebody-
garlic and butter and just roasted. I like it with Parmesan cheese.
I'm not. I'm not as familiar with the air dryers, but somebody just told me yesterday that asparagus in the air dryer is like that business. You know what I mean?
Really, I don't. I never tried it, and then I always roast everything though. I love roasting potatoes, Brussels sprouts, all of that stuff. Only thing I don't like roasted is broccoli.
Is there an aftertaste? I don't have it on my fryer, but I had bought some freezer products from the market that said like air dry, air fried chicken or something like air fried chicken buzz. It had an aftertaste to me. Does the air fryer have an aftertaste?
I don't use my air fryer. It's brand new. It's 4 years old. I've never used it.
I don't know. I don't get one when they became popular because my friend made me some chicken and hers, and I didn't like it.
Mine's has never been used. Brand new. It was one of the top of the lines. It has the rotisserie in it and everything. It's a big one. It looks like almost like a microwave. I can put almost a whole turkey in there.
Hmm.
I never used it. I mean, because I got the remember the old set it and forget it machine, the rotisserie machine.
Mm-hmm.
I got two of those. I got two Nescos. I got a crock pot. I got a pressure cooker. I got a grill, indoor grill. I don't need all of that stuff.
Right. I do want to get me an Instapot.
I don't need that. I
Wait,
got a pressure cooker. Same thing.
wait a minute, but how come you didn't get the use out of the air fryer? Because like that's a different process, correct? Like it doesn't.
It was just I
You
never
like
wanted one.
you like the food with the oils in it, in the fast in it, don't you?
No, not necessarily because most of my stuff, like my rotisserie, all the fat drains off of it. My grill, all the fat drains off of it. I do more bacon than anything.
Okay.
Mm.
And that includes, I guess your bacon includes pastries and stuff like that.
Oh no, only thing I make is cakes, and I just started that about maybe 6 years ago.
A friend of
And I only do liquor cakes or infused cakes. That's all I do.
Okay.
You couldn't ask me to make a regular cake if you tried.
Oh wow.
But I really like. I love the taste of baked food. It ain't nothing like it. You ain't
I
gotta
don't put
put
a lot of bacon. I didn't fry food a lot. Oil lasts me a long time. I don't do a whole bunch of fried for myself. For big boy in there, I do. But if I'm cooking it for me, it's going in the oven.
yeah. I think the bacon cake you ain't got to stand over top of it.
Right. Am I smacking? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, darn it.
Oh my god.
No,
Y'all
I'm
know
messing
what
with
I'm
you.
eating.
I'm messing with you.
What does kimchi taste like? Oh, my mother used to get those, but I would only buy
To
her the
me,
all black ones, all black, the
I
whole
guess
thing.
I
I
only
guess
want the
like
butter popcorn ones.
I guess like pickled veggies like in a jar. But the closest thing I can compare it to is like coleslaw, but not quite without the mayo.
Yeah.
Um, and
Let me tell you what I imagine. You know the coleslaw people use without, like you said, without the mayo, they use the vinegar. And I
right,
figured like it would be like that with
yeah,
maybe a
yeah,
spicy taste to it.
yeah, with the spicy because I get the spicy kind. Yeah, it gets real hot. You know, almost like a spicy
I
turkey.
never tried. What do you eat it on?
I put mine over rice.
I do it the ratchet way. I eat straight from the jar. Okay.
But doesn't it have like fish in it or something?
No, it don't have fish in it. No.
I know they bury it underground. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it back. I watched a documentary on it a long time ago. I don't know why I thought they had fish, or maybe they eat it with fish. I knew fish had
May-
something to do with it.
Maybe they eat it with fish, but it's all vegetarian. Mhm.
So you're a strict vegan.
Oh hell no, I was. This is how I'm familiar like with the tofus and stuff like that. And when I went back to meat, I just never got rid of the things that I like. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
I have tofu in my refrigerator right now. So,
Okay.
mhm.
Take it and
But
put it in the trash. It's okay.
yeah, but I pretty much indulge in everything. They try to do it in moderation, except for
Right.
pork. Not really pork. Yeah.
I want to fix. I need some greens in my life. I'm going to the store.
If I could figure out a way to get them some greens
Okay,
too.
that's what it was. Anchovies, because I love anchovies. That's why. That's why I knew it had something to do with some fish that I saw. I love
Mhm.
anchovies
I like anchovies. I just don't understand why people think you're supposed to eat them on pizza.
Girl, I love it on my
I
pizza.
don't want to eat them. Is that the fish
Oh,
part?
girl. That
Is
savory
the
with that
anchovies the
salt.
fish parts?
Huh?
The anchovies are like the fish parts.
It's just the number little small fish look like sardines, but they're smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
salty. Real salty.
Mm. No, no. Oh, Vibrant had wrote that it's fermented cabbage. The
Yeah.
kimchi, and yeah,
Yeah.
that's true because it has the B12. So I had that when I was a vegan because it's hard for us to get vitamin B12, and I just kept eating.
They I saw them make it, they go by leaf, and they put the stuff in between each leaf, and then they wrap it up, and then they bury it underground so it can ferment.
Oh shit, in the earth. Have you ever tasted grape leaves?
Yeah. I eat a
Do you
lot of
like them?
I like Greek food, so yeah, I've eaten a lot of grape leaves.
Yeah, it is a Greek food.
See, me and y'all can hang out all day because I like trying different stuff.
I'm a true foodie. I am a true foodie.
What about the baklava?
I'm not big on puff pastries with nuts. I never have seen it without nuts. So I don't know if it was just that person that always made it for my mother loved it. I wasn't big on it.
Okay. But that's what it is. It was just the way you was talking about it. It was like the puff pastry with nuts. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's a couple
Yeah,
of men
man.
around here like that. Puff pastries with nuts, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all funny. Yeah, but I try
This
just
food
about any food. I've my brother-in-law was from Sierra Leone, so I ate a lot of food from his region. I'll try anything at least once, because you can't say you don't like something if you don't try it.
Do you eat caviar?
Yes,
Mm.
and escargot.
Yes, God,
wow.
honey.
Wow.
And you know what? I don't even be fancy with my caviar. I will get me a nice little cracker.
Baby,
Okay.
no,
Yes,
you gotta try it the Wendy Williams way, girl.
tell me about it, because you know I'm gonna try it.
Caviar on a Dorito.
Get out of here.
Swear to God. Oh my goodness.
It makes sense. It
You
makes
talk about
sense.
something good. I said, oh, she is so classless. Girl, couldn't wait to try it.
Mm.
Caviar on a Dorito is bomb.
Ever throwing a pepper on top of something and cut me up some little pepper, child.
It's so many different and like, you know how most people say they're gonna have a tuna sandwich with chips.
Uh-huh.
Mine's gotta be Dorito. Then you gotta smash the Doritos on the sandwich.
Yes.
Oh hell no.
Yes.
Why you say hell no?
Because no. Why would you put it on a sandwich?
Oh my God, it is so good. Y'all, you can't knock it till you try it.
It just, to me, at this point in my life, a tuna sandwich is not even right if that crunch ain't in there. I got to have
Exactly.
that crunch. Now I will do Lay's if that's all I got, but Doritos are better.
What about like the little onions that you cut up? Like when that provide crunch or something?
No, that ain't enough. Now I know I'm hungry because these Jelly Bellies over here tasting like everything. I can't put them down.
My we used to buy the Harry Potter ones. I used to love to get those because they had earwax and grass and dirt, booger. Have you ever seen that pot? It's made by Jelly Belly. Girl, you gotta get it. Whenever you see the Harry Potter jelly belly beans, get it. And it has it tells you what each one is on the back of it. But the earwax made me think, yeah, that's probably what earwax. The grass tastes just like grass smell. It was just
Okay.
so weird.
Now it was a game that my kids had that you had to taste. Guess what? Like something like that. That might have been what you're talking about.
Uh huh. But they just got the packs of just the jelly beans.
Okay. I was gonna do, by the way, the chip, the hot chip, whatever the crap it is.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I was gonna do it till I went to order the chip, and it was $25 for one chip. That chip better come with some cousins.
Celery is
$25
not
for
the
a
only
chip.
crutch. I need the onion. I need the celery. I need a little relish, and
Yeah.
then the Dorito on top of that, vibrant.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
And Yusuf
I
said
could do
Doritos.
without the Doritos. I could do like a little slice of like a hard boiled egg or something on the sandwich. Um,
I don't. I don't know. I'm really weird about egg and bread. I won't eat an egg salad sandwich, but I would say a deviled egg up.
Mm-hmm.
would
I
you
don't
do
know.
would you do a breakfast sandwich with egg?
Yes,
Okay.
but I think it's the boiled egg thing for me. And like, I just don't understand the purpose of boiled eggs and people eating it like on bread or crackers. Or, I don't understand. I'm not eating no egg salad.
I don't care for it too much that way either. I like boiled eggs, but and I
I
put them in
love boiled
food,
eggs, but I
but I
just
have
don't
to
want.
cut them. I have to
Mm-mm,
chop them up so fine because if I see it, I'm not gonna want it.
mm-mm. I love, and I like sometimes if I'm doing a tuna macaroni, I can put boiled eggs in it. But if I'm doing straight tuna,
Right.
no egg.
But right. But even with potato salad, I kind of like that combination.
I love boiled eggs and potato salad. You can't never have too many eggs in a potato salad for me.
Oh, going back to the injera, I do like it, but I I have this thing with textures, and like the inner part of it was kind like the spongy parts. You can kind of see the spores. I don't know
Right.
if you know about like people
It's the
with phobia with spores and phobias, but it'll kind of look like I don't know if you ever
it
have
look
you ever
like a
ate
fudge.
yeah, but it looked like cow gut. Have you ever ate cow stomach?
No,
Uh,
Okay, yeah, but it looks like cow stomach.
but
Yeah.
injera is really high in iron.
Okay.
And once I started eating Ethiopian food on a regular, I've never had a problem with my iron level anymore.
Are you anemic?
I am.
Mm, yeah, but it do absorb all them sauces. um,
Man, if you get it at the end, but I used to love to go to my friends' houses for that were Ethiopian and they have like Christmas parties or whatever. And then you put your injera at the bottom and then you put all the food on top of it and you put the extra piece on top. But the next day when all them juices done soaked into that stuff, oh my God.
hmm.
mhm. And have you had roti? Roti bread?
Yep.
Yeah, I kind
I,
of
I
like that.
love roti. My girlfriend, I have a girlfriend from Trinidad and that's the only dish she can cook.
Wow.
American or Trinidadian. That's the only thing she can cook. Um, her mother came and made us some. I think it's called bacon shark and bake. It's one or the other.
Hmm.
She made us some curry crab. Oh my God, the curry crab was so good. But she can't
Yeah,
come
I'm
back
just
no
not
more, so I don't think I'll ever get it again. Because we
right,
don't have many Trinidadian restaurants here.
right. You don't see them around, at least not in my area.
We don't have that many, but it might be uptown. I'm gonna Google it and see.
Mhm. It's not like always like in my area. It's not like specifically like Trinidadian. You know what I mean? Like it'll
Right.
be like a
It's
West
always a
Indian.
fusion of some sort.
It'll be like a West Indian store, and they would just have
Right.
it. Yeah.
But have you ever been to a Ethiopian market?
No, no.
We got it's like it's in Virginia, but it's like this little plaza, and everything in there, every sign is written in Amharic. So I didn't know what I was going into. I was just following my girlfriend. One was a butcher, one was a hair salon. It was a watch repair. It was just like just like a little village of just shit just for them. I was just so
Right.
impressed with the butcher and stuff.
I think they call that like an incubator business, where you have all these different businesses under one roof.
Yeah. It was I was just tripped out. I
Are
was
you
like,
there?
y'all got your own little community.
Hmm.
Mhm. Oh,
But
and what about this? Do you like the Hawaiian rolls?
I used to really, really like them, but I
Mm-hmm.
prefer a brioche bread, or if I can't get a good brioche, I prefer just a potato bread. I'm not big on the Hawaiian. It's too sweet now for me.
It depends on what I'm eating it
Right.
with.
Gotcha. Right. But I fell in love with them things once I discovered the
And
Hawaiian rolls.
I would eat them with nothing. It was almost like
Right. Right.
I ain't had to have no meat, no nothing. Okay, if I had a piece of chicken with it, that was fine. But I could eat this just like it was. So yeah. And I wasn't a big
Mm.
bread person until I got into like my 40s. I started eating a lot of trying different breads out. Cause
I have
one that never cut
always
it for me.
been a big bread person. I will go in there right now and get a piece of wheat bread and eat it by itself. I love bread. And it's my son that live in California now, always trying to lecture me because you know Californians don't. I don't even know if they make bread out there.
Everything's in a lettuce wrap.
Right. But
Okay.
he always on me about my bread intake. I leave me alone. Bread and cheese. Ooh.
Oh, I love me a good cheese. Now cheese, baby. Ooh. My mother started me loving different cheeses. We
Mhm.
would go to Eastern Market here in DC, and there was a cheese stand. It's a little old white man, and he had any kind of cheese you could think of.
Mm.
And
Right.
my
Because
mother and I would get cheeses and just go home with chips and crackers and grapes and apples and just sit up there and just eat it.
Yes.
right, and you talking real cheese.
Yeah,
You know,
Hmm.
she
like
started me on
that.
this. Cheese is a hell of a habit,
Yeah, it is.
and I don't own. I don't think I've bought American cheese since I was 20.
Oh no, I get that. Okay. So I guess you like your soft cheeses.
I
You
love
know,
soft cheeses. I love hard cheese. I love cheese.
Right.
mhm.
I don't
And
think I've met a cheese other than, and I even like Limburger, even though it's steak.
Mm.
so you like feta
I love feta. I love blue cheese. Is my absolute favorite.
and blue cheese. There you go. That was the one I was looking for
Yeah.
too.
But it's this cheddar. I want to say it's Bella Venta. You might can find it in a lot of gourmet stores have it, but like if y'all have like Safeways, or I know Giant and Safeway sell it. It's a sharp cheese. The little wedge gonna cost you about, it ain't even, it may be a quarter pound. It'll cost you about $10, $12. It is so
Right.
good. It's a champagne cheddar.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I, years ago when I worked at a market, we had like a cheese department there. And you know, like the round cheeses. You know how you would see back in the day with
Yep.
the barrel.
Yep.
They had that. But could you help me pronounce that? I don't know if it was a cheese. No, I think it was a pork or something. But it start like pushetto or something.
Bruschetta. No, it can't be bruschetta. That's a bread. Um,
Hey, hubby.
Pushetto or something like that. I thought she was
I'm not
lying.
sure of that one. Look, I'm going to send you a picture of that cheese.
But it was a cheese and wine department.
Girl, they have a champagne one and a Merlot one too, newbie, but the Merlot is just, oh my God, it's so good. The whole casing is Merlot.
Yeah, some Yusuf, he said it. Yeah, he's mentioning it. He talked
Prosciutto,
it out too.
prosciutto
Okay.
What
cheese. I never heard of
what is
prosciutto
that?
cheese.
Yeah, what is that?
That's ham, and and prosciutto is it's like a Italian meat, a pork meat, right?
right, or something like that, right?
Mm.
Some people will come in and ask for it.
Hey,
But they
Dwayne,
had
I'm being
they
real
had
good.
everything.
I'm having real conversation. I was going to act the ass today, then y'all and newbie came up. Y'all newbie are keeping me on the straight and narrow.
Hey,
Oh,
Miss
what's
Roberson.
wrong? You need some understanding. What happened?
Newbie, I just sent it.
Okay. Let me just something else for me to be.
Oh shit! Sorry, it's one of them food testing things. The lady put Bush's baked beans, Italian flat green beans, in a casserole dish, mixing them together. I'm waiting for the cheese. Oh, raw chicken breast, chicken tenderloin. I'm not eating this shit.
A mess. But Daryl is so funny. He'll have you
That's
cracking
what
up.
it is.
Okay.
You sent it. You must have sent this to me,
I did.
girl. Have you seen the guy that does music to the his reactions to the food?
Mm-mm.
He'll make it. He follow the recipe, make it, and then he sings whether it's good or not. But this one lady was fixing something, and it was a hamburger with all this stuff in it. And he said it got all the way to the end. He didn't even try to make it. He just said it's no seasoning. She ain't used an ounce of seasoning. I remember what's her name? The John Lennon's wife made that fried chicken that she ain't washed, ain't seasoned, and she put the salt and pepper in the grease as it was
Lord.
already
She
coated
didn't.
and everything. Yeah,
Paula
So she
Patton.
didn't. So
yeah.
she took it straight from the package to the pot. Like how did that work?
She did not wash that chicken. I swear to God, she did.
Oh, I don't like when people do that.
Mm-mm. It is some weird people. I have had somebody tell me that they don't wash the outside of their pots or the bottom of their plates because the food don't touch that part.
So it's full of grease and dirt.
Mm.
Yeah, yes, it does. The bacteria does. Like when it's sitting in the dirty dishwater, waiting to be
Exactly.
out.
That's why I don't eat at everybody's house.
I stopped eating at people's houses. I think I was about 20. You know how you can work in an office and around Christmas time they put cookies and stuff out. This
Mm-hmm.
lady had the most beautiful Christmas cookies out, and I used to run the mailroom, so um, she had called me and asked me to come around there, and I was like, okay, I'll be around there. But I told my staff that she had cookies. It was, when y'all do the mailroom, go around there and get it. So this one
Oh,
guy. One guy kept going. He just kept going. He was like, "This cookie's so good. You ain't getting none yet." I was like, "I'm good." He came back the last time. He was pissed. I was like, "What is wrong with you?" And he said, "I forgot the white lady's name, but he said, she was just so proud. She was so happy that I was really loving the cookies. And then she told me I was lucky I got them. I even got some. And I asked her why, because everybody was eating them up. She said, no, the dog knocked them off the counter, and these the only ones I could save.
what?
What?
He was pissed. He wanted to fight that lady.
I'm surprised he didn't see
Why would you even tell somebody that?
Right.
that part.
Even if you was nasty, I would you would just know not to say that.
Wow.
Philip wanted to whip her ass.
See, you don't know what be going on in people's house. And one of my other favorite things, it makes my friend mad every time I bring it up, but it's funny to me. She was cooking. She was having a little dinner party. One of the guests come in and go straight headed to the food, and she like, you
They
can
ain't
go
wash their hands.
but and then when she tried to politely say, you can use the bathroom right there, right off of the kitchen. You can use that bathroom to wash your hands. And she was like, oh, I took a bath before I came.
No, the fuck. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That's just like somebody walking in the door and going in your refrigerator. Do
Do you
not.
know how much crap you done touched between your house and getting here?
She had to touch the door handle, maybe a railing to go down some steps, the key, the door, the handle of the car, the steering wheel that you done pump gas and put your hands back on.
Right.
No fences, anything. Rubbed your head.
Right.
Ugh.
You know she done patted her weave 2 times and coughed in her hand 4 times.
Okay,
Right.
dug up your nose. Mm-mm.
And it's how serious she was when she said it. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, I had a lady I used to work with. She used to keep them Swedish fish on her desk,
Uh-huh.
and she was the head accountant. But the office manager said, "You eat her candy." I was like, "Yeah, I just went to the store and bought it. I poured it in the bowl." She said, "Oh, do you eat them after you put them in a bowl?" I was like, "No, not normally." So then she said, "You know she doesn't wash her hands when she go to the bathroom." I said, "What you mean she don't wash her hands when she go to the bathroom?" She said that she told her that her hands going to get dirty anyway, touching paper clips and staplers and paper all day. And so what's the point in washing her hands when she goes to the bathroom? It's all the
To
same
keep
thing.
up with it. To keep up with it. That would be the thing.
I wish you could see my face right now.
Chad, I would go get her a candy. I wouldn't even take none no more. Just the thought that you put your hand in there. Mm-mm. Even if I'm putting fresh candy in it, nope. Still germs all around the edges and shit from your vaginal blessings.
I want to say something, and I'm going to try to be as diplomatic as
Both
possible.
of them were. Both of them were. But
Them other
Elizabeth,
people are not big on washing their hands. I've
but
worked.
I can't say all of them because the lady that brought it to my attention was of the same persuasion, and she let it be known.
Mm.
She even said something to her. She's like, "Yeah, your hands getting dirty from paper clips and stuff, but that's not the same as your bodily fluids."
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
And they had a big argument. They stopped being friends for quite a while after that.
wow. It's just I've worked around a lot of them, went to school with them, and I just next time I don't know if y'all use public bathrooms. I don't unless it's an absolute emergency.
Exactly.
But just pay attention when they come out of the stall. They walk right out, and sometimes you'll catch one or two getting a little embarrassed. They'll come wash their hands if you at the sink. But as the one, let me wait. The ones I was around, I guess maybe I was just around a group of nasty ones. But as a matter of fact, just research European hygiene in the.
You want to be disgusted. Was it Tokyo? Where they will squat on your ass and keep going?
Burmese.
I'm not sure.
It was when I lived in Indiana. I don't know why a bunch of Burmese people. I don't know if they were displaced or what the deal was, but a lot of them came there, and a lady literally squatted in Walmart and wiped with clothes that was hanging on the rack.
Mm-hmm.
Kept right on going.
And kept it moving. Mm-mm.
Kept it moving.
She knows she going
They got a lot of them that will walk and just drop and keep going. I don't even know how you do that.
to.
I ain't never seen that. Don't get a drop on their legs. I don't think.
So
Oh my
They never
God.
look that hard.
they've been
But
practicing.
what?
It was China. It was China where they. It was China. It was that she went to that they would just poop like it wasn't nothing.
Mm,
What you mean spit in the sink? I wish the fuck somebody would spit in my sink. And I'm a bleach queen.
me too.
That's how Ethiopian is. That's why you do you eat with your right hand, never just because your left hand is what you use to wipe with.
Hmm.
because they don't use utensils, so you do everything with your hand.
Wait a minute. You mean what? When you say they wipe with the left hand,
Mm-hmm.
you talking about the actual hand with nothing in it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Back in the day, but they still supposed to wipe with your left and eat with your right.
Hmm. Interesting. Child, I still use baby wipes. It's a pack of baby wipes in every bathroom in my house.
Okay.
Hmm.
And it's amazing how many baby wipes I go through when my males, nephews, sons, brothers, man. Everybody complain about the baby wipes in the bathroom, but they disappear.
Hmm.
It's like y'all niggas just don't want to buy none.
Vibrant. So what do they use?
So do they use washcloths or something?
And I
Yep.
know in some places bidets are big, but it's still nothing like that rag.
You ain't never lied. But my one of my girlfriends I went to grew up with, oh they used the bidet. Her mother they never used toilet paper. They always used a rag. And I
Hmm.
always wanted to know, was that the same rag that they washed their body with?
That face,
They
right?
washed their face.
That face, right? Okay.
I used to tell a joke. I used to say, the kind of dude I like is the same one that wash his face and his ass with the same rag. But
So,
yeah,
Yeah.
but they never had toilet paper. It was like a little stand right by the sink, and it had like 5 different washcloths on it. But I never thought to look in the inside of the bath of the shower curtain to see if they had other wash rags in there.
Mm, mm, mm.
I just thought that was really nasty and real germy. Because even after you use it, even you wash it out, it's still debris and germs left on there. It's a reason why toilet stuff
Yeah.
go in the toilet.
hopefully, there's only a short period that they use that particular washcloth before it's washed. Hopefully.
I don't
Yeah.
think they did.
I just can't imagine. Have using the hands. I can't because
Yeah,
have you ever had
I
that
can
incident
imagine.
when you ain't holding the paper quite right and you have a little slip up? Do you know
So,
how long I scrub my hands after something like that happens?
Exactly.
my shit goes first into bleach. Okay. Yes.
That is. I just don't understand people.
When
How
y'all
can
got
you use your hand? What
she's a
you do
bleach
with your
king. I'm a
the
bleach king.
nails? What about the nails?
Oh,
Oh,
This is
mm-mm,
I almost did. Y'all shut up.
mm,
I know. I went there too.
and that's another reason I don't like people that cook for me that with long nails even.
Mm-mm. 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 And they used to not allow that in food service, but I'm noticing more the girls with the nails at like restaurants. They used to not allow that because it just you have to know that it separates and lifts after a point, and stuff get stuck down in there. Mm-mm.
No, I never. That's why I always kept my nails. I stopped when I was had my own catering business. I stopped going getting my nails done. I would just keep them cut real short.
Mhm.
And this was pre days of gloves all the time. So yeah,
Yeah, I've never been the nail getting kind, and I've done nails. That's how I paid my way through school, doing pedicures and doing nails. But
okay. Ain't
they just
nothing going on but
it's
the
like I was always aware, like my fingernails couldn't breathe. I don't like it. Every blue moon, if a nail break, I might throw a tip on it so they'll be even. But other than that, I've just never been a nail person.
I just didn't like the feeling of how thin they were.
Right. And you know that that drill is not for your nail bed. That's not supposed to go on your nail bed, but
I thought it was for your cuticle.
right, and for the edge of your nails. But they do that to keep you coming back because your nail gets so weak that they break off, and you want your hands pretty. So they do. That's by design. Trust me.
Damn.
No, I'm gonna get ready to go fix me something to eat because I have not eaten today.
I got
I ain't
to
had nothing but edibles. I've had nothing but edibles and water.
No, yeah.
Okay, thank you for the talk. I'm about to drop off too. While
All
you
right.
guys were
Well,
chatting,
for
I was
coming. I'm
putting
gonna get
together.
ready to get on out of here too. I guess y'all can say y'all last words, and we're gonna wrap it up. But I definitely appreciate everybody for being here.
Okay, no doubt.
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
one more thing.
Spending $300 to $500 on nails. That's how much it is now. Oh, I'm glad I stopped when I did.
Nah.
Yeah, but you gonna have to drop me because my mouse not working.
All right,
Okay.
good
Thank
day.
y'all. I enjoy everybody.
Yeah.
I enjoyed you, y'all. Newbie, a pleasure always.
Yeah,
And
we'll make a ruckus again tomorrow, I guess.
I'm gonna make a ruckus. I was supposed to be going around doing little fights everywhere, but I guess I can't. Y'all
Well,
done calm me
somebody
down.
might go live. We might find somebody backyard to tell.
Okay.
Bye, girl. Well, that was delightful. I have definitely enjoyed the conversation, and I appreciate everybody so much for coming over. And thanks to Yaya again, because she taught me how to use my damn mic. So now I don't have to be crunching people's panels all up when I come up there with that raggedy sound. So thank you for that. Y'all be blessed. You have been in the lab with the mad scientist with her pen and pad. Learn things.